Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Callaway Cavalier Football Live here from Callaway Stadium, aptly named. I'm joined here by my right by the man who is, to many people, the face and well, maybe not the face, but the voice of the Callaway Cavaliers, and that's Tony Walls. And Tony, great to be here with you. This is the last game of the season for the Cavaliers, but really the first step into the playoffs.
Pretty exciting, isn't it, tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Senior night. Callaway graduates, I think, 21 kids tonight. They honored them before the game, and band members, cheerleaders, and everybody gets to walk out with their parents tonight. And a special night, and certainly a special night as far as the Cavaliers are concerned, going for that region championship.
You know, if you began the season kind of looking down the schedule, taking a look at this region, you really saw two big dogs sitting at the top of it. Central actually didn't really know Central was going to be quite the Central they turned out to be this year. And Callaway coming off a big season last season. You kind of wondered how this is going to pan out, especially once they got to the region schedule. Because, you know, both teams scheduled some pretty big dogs in their non-region schedule.
That's
you know,
right.
Callaway fell a couple of times during that time. But once the region hit, both teams just rolled. In fact, in most cases, by halftime, the games were well in hand. So a lot of guys getting a lot of extra reps and that sort of thing. But everybody's kind of saying, hey, it'll all come down to that last game. I tell you what, tonight I don't expect anybody to be sitting on the bench looking, just kind of waiting around in the second half of this one.
I agree with you, Jack. I think you could throw out all the stats. I think you can, you know, Central comes into this game ranked 7 in the state in AAA. Of course, the Cavaliers at 6-3 with a little bit of a deceiving record there. They've been able to move the ball pretty well when they've been able to hold on to it. So tonight, this is almost like the second season. As you mentioned, both of these teams will be into playoffs next week.
It's about 1 and 2 right
That's
here.
right. The winner of this game, both of them will be at home, but the winner of this game will get to stay home a little longer as long as they stay in the playoffs. So, you know, again, some exciting times here at Callaway Stadium. Should be a good ball game. Looking forward to it.
Looking across the way, a lot of folks have traveled up the road from Carrollton to join us here. I guess from down the road, depending on how you look at it. And so we'll be happy to welcome them here, and we'll enjoy a great ball game. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, lots to talk about as we get ready for this ball game. Plus, we'll let you know about the success of a former Cavalier in the NCAA. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Kia of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for the American Cancer Society by donating $25 for every new car sold. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices in all new Kias. Like the 2015 Kia Sorento LX for as low as $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us, beards and all, at 1217 Lafayette Parkway. Help support your crew.
Good point. Grab an edge.
Look, there's two guys on the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign.
No, for real, there's two dudes on the State Farm
Borrow Better banking sign.
Gentlemen, please get down from the State Farm Borrow Better banking sign. Phil, get the hose.
Okay, he's getting the hose. All right, let's go.
Want to borrow better? Contact State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp about a car loan that can save you hundreds.
One minute, you're out there living life to the fullest. The next thing you know, you've got sweeping changes to make and your family's future to think about. Talk to a Grange independent agent about how to save by putting all of your insurance with Grange, protecting your possessions and the ones you love. When things zig instead of zag. The Mallory Agency is your Grange independent agency in LaGrange for auto, home, life, or business insurance.
Are you ready for a great deal? A money-saving party! We got great quality and value. We'll get you kick-started.
Yes, it's the right time and the right place is Holmes Pharmacy. You'll save like never before. Save money when you buy. And we accept Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance, and each buyer is
ATM withdrawals and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier Football. Jack Holm and Tony Walls. And normally we joined on evenings like this as the rocket music continues there from the station. Was that here at the stadium? No, okay, that was Coleman. Hey, Coleman running the board tonight. We appreciate all his hard work out there. He's getting the things done there at the board. But just take a look here at the schedule from the Cavaliers this year. Of course, began the year with a big win against LaGrange, a loss to Best Academy, a win against Heard County. That's quite a good rivalry, although not the same region. But I think it's always great to head over there to Heard County, or Heard County come over here. A tough game against Harris County, but of course Harris has surprised a lot of folks this season. Then you got, of course, the Tigers. They lost to them, and really, as we talked about last night, the Tigers kind of went backwards from there.
Right.
They started off real strong in the non-region schedule. The region was very tough for them, but then wins just rolling up against Cedartown, Rockmart, Pepperell, and Haralson County last week. With we look at Cedartown, 37-21. 51-14 against Rockmart, 41-7 against Pepperell, and then Haralson County 49-20. So rolling up 30-plus points in all of those ball games, up into the 40s and 50s. And a lot happened when we made a little change at quarterback, Tony.
Yeah, no doubt, Jack. It's funny how an injury to Dre Martin necessitated a change at quarterback, and Terry Godwin stepped in at quarterback. And since then, the offense has really taken off. It was an opportunity to get the ball in Terry Godwin's hands more. And we certainly miss Dre Martin. He's an excellent athlete. We're lucky to have him back and healthy on playing defense for us. But Terry took hold of the reins of that quarterback position and really hadn't let it go, and he's really done a good job. Jack, I guess in the real subtle things about trying to get everybody else involved in the offense, being a leader. And he's really done a good job stepping in on that role also.
I had a great conversation with a friend of mine about that very thing. And one of the things about him being back there as a wide receiver, he can make incredible plays when the ball came to him. Which, how often you're going to get targeted in a primarily running league, which most of high school football is. Most people aren't just going to go back there and throw it 25, 30 times a ball game. But with Terry having to touch the ball every time, you got the possibility of something spectacular happening every time.
No doubt. Terry's one of those guys, if you've been listening to him for the last 4 years, every time he touches the ball, everybody gasp, and now he's when he was at the wide receiver position, he may or may not get his hands on the ball, but now at the quarterback position.
And be double covered while he's doing it.
That's right. He's going to touch it every time. So you have to account for him as a defensive coordinator, and he can really be a game changer, and that's kind of obvious, being a 5-star recruit. Tonight he'll be a big part of this game, but you also got to remember that the Cavaliers have a lot of other weapons.
Well, they
really do. That you really can't just key on one person, and so it'll be interesting tonight to see how it unfolds.
We mentioned about guys that have really played well over the years. I think about Keyshawn Freeman. He is over at Georgia Tech.
How about that?
I was just taking a look at some of the information from him in the paper this past week. He's down the defensive line, and he is doing a remarkable job as his first year up there at Georgia Tech. He was named this past Monday as the ACC Defensive Lineman of the Week. How about that? And as smart as he is too.
Yes, Keyshawn graduated. He graduated early from Callaway, and that was actually able to enroll at Tech last January, which was a benefit for him. He got to go through spring training, and he really made an impression up there. He's been home a couple of times, and, he's a great kid. He has a younger brother playing there. He comes from a good family, and he is really playing well. We watched him today a little bit on TV. They beat NC State today on TV, so I think they're ranked 24th in the country. But, Keyshawn's doing a good job. Really, really proud of him. And, you talk about other people. You look at Quan Bray down at Auburn. You look at Tez Parks at Southern Miss. You look at Jamal Bruce at Duke.
Yep.
Really representing Callaway High School very well in the college ranks.
Just glancing here at Keyshawn, he's had last week he had 5 tackles among the Georgia Tech linemen. That also a sack in that ball game, a forced fumble, blocked a punt. I mean, he's doing it all.
He's doing it all. I would imagine the Coach Hubbard on the defensive side of the ball would love to have those 119 tackles last year back tonight. But again, the Cavaliers have. Graduation happens every year, so you have to allow for it. And congratulations to Keyshawn and all the rest of the former Cavaliers, and they're, as I said, doing really well in college football this year.
All right, let's take another break. When we come back, we got lots more to talk about as we get ready for this last game of the season for the Callaway Cavaliers of the regular season. Looking forward to the playoffs, and we'll just see where that gets slotted. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football right here on Eagle Sports.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state. Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
In the background, you'll hear the national anthem being played by the Callaway Marching Band. We'll let them go ahead and finish that out, and then we'll come back with more of our pregame show. All right, great job by the Callaway Marching Band as they give us our national anthem. The junior ROTC down the field presenting the colors. And I look across the way, and I hate that Greg's not with us because that's on the Greg Hicks band scale. That's an 8-tuba band over there.
Yes, it is. And if you want to hear a good band, stick around at halftime. Not only will you hear the Callaway High School Marching Band, but the Central High Marching Band out of Carrollton. They do a tremendous job. They well decorated band, and so you'll enjoy listening to them too. But hopefully that will be the only excitement on the Central Carroll side tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what now, you want to talk about traveling well, look across the way, they're kind of matching this person for person
nice
over there.
Nice crowd, you're exactly right.
Good crowd coming from over there.
By the way, the third member of our team, Greg Hicks. Greg, I know you're listening, buddy. We miss you. Hope you get feeling better. But, that's a good crowd over there, Jack, and they're still coming in, too.
We actually had batteries for you to be down the sideline. And so it would have been great to have you tonight. Of course, the Cavaliers coming in here have won all of their games in the region, have done just a tremendous job of that. And we talked about some of those weapons that they have. Let's talk a little bit about that backfield for the Callaway Cavaliers, being led, of course, by their quarterback.
Well, Jack, as we mentioned Terry a little bit earlier, we tend to forget sometimes about number 6, Eddie Culpepper. Yep. But for my money, Eddie has been as valuable as anybody on the team.
Defenses don't forget about him.
That's right.
You got to scheme for him, and of course Cedric Maynard as well.
That's right. And then when you're able to bring in Cedric Maynard from the fullback position, number 25, Brandon Body's done a great job. LeBron Zalea fills in for him a lot during the game. Trying to keep everybody fresh for that fourth quarter. And, once you get to the wide receivers, number 1, Michael Moss will not be playing tonight. He was injured in practice, hurt his back. So you think about number 7, Nick Woodyard, number 12, Braylon Sanders, number 22, Joe Brown, number 17, Devin Brock. So those guys will have to step up tonight to fill in for Moss. But, it's that time of year, Jack. Everybody's nicked up. Everybody's wounded. An opportunity now for somebody to step in and contribute to what we hope will be a big win tonight.
Well, a season is not a sprint. It's a bit of a marathon. You've got to get through the whole season. And, of course, now, again, we mentioned this earlier. One of the advantages the Cavaliers had, now, of course, they've had a couple of key injuries. Dre going out early, and, of course, Moss out tonight. But one of the things that the Cavaliers have been able to do is rest a few guys, plus get a lot of these young guys into some ball games late. I think that's one of the reasons the Cavaliers have had this momentum for the past several years. But this is looking for their third region championship in a row, and they've been able to do that because they've got these young guys that are getting a real playing time, not just throwaway time, but real genuine playing time late in the third quarter and on into the fourth.
That's a great point, Jack. Coach Wiggins and his staff, they do a great job of playing on that defensive line, anywhere from 8 to 10 guys and rotating them in and out. And from the linebacker position, the same is true. And, whether you're a ninth grader or whether you're a senior, you perform in practice and you're going to play. Right. They're going to get you into the ball game. And it's not going to be just mop-up duty, Jack. As you said, it's going to be meaningful reps. This year, the Cavaliers were able to get out to big leads early and play a lot of those kids some meaningful reps in the second half. And so, that's going to pay off down the line. It helps in the depth. If you get somebody nicked up a little bit, kids are able to step in there, and they're not consumed by the moment. They're not overwhelmed. It's not a big deal to them because they've been there before. So, you have to give the coaching staff a lot of credit for getting those kids ready to play.
They called us the Bonsai Squad. You just jump in and just yell, Bonsai, here we come.
There you go. That's exactly right.
For kamikaze as we went through. We talked about how important this ball game is tonight for the Cavaliers. So we want them to be number one in the region, number two kind of guaranteed, sewn up, and just kind of see how this game turns out. But it would be nice to continue to be at home throughout the playoffs. What a great opportunity that would be to not have to travel across the state.
Well, last year the Cavaliers were fortunate enough to win the region and were home for the first 3 rounds, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And depending on the draw, and you get some upsets in there, and it's you got to have some breaks along the way to win a state championship, and one of those things that needs to go your way is playing at home. With an upset maybe thrown in there, but the Cavaliers. They're excited to be in the playoffs, but obviously to play at home, that number 1 seed guarantees you 2 rounds at home as long as you continue to win, whereas the number 2 seed only guarantees you 1 round at home, Jack.
Looking at the some of the stats we got from online between the two teams, of course, the Cavaliers, they've scored over 200 and almost 300 points on the season. Tremendous job with that offense, allowing 182. Some of those in some of those early ball games that they did fall in. But wow, look at the impressive numbers coming from our folks across at Central, scoring 343 more points. About 43 more points, but 343 points on the season, only allowing 43 points.
That's the stat that jumps out at me, Jack. They're 9-0, as we said, ranked 7 in the state, and have only given up 43 points in 9 games. So an excellent football team, a lot of speed. Coach Zachary's done a good job of getting kids into his program, and as you can see tonight, they had quite a few kids on the sideline over there. I'm not sure about their numbers. But
they filled up their side of the field with no question.
They had a lot of kids, a lot of good-looking athletes. But I think one thing, Jack, let's be honest a little bit. In our region, it was very top-heavy.
Yep.
There was Central Carroll and then Callaway. And I would imagine tonight that each team will not have seen an opponent like the other one. Now, again, the opening stretch for the Cavaliers with Troop High, LaGrange, Harris County. That's some pretty good football teams. But when you look at Central, they played the likes of Bowden. They played Hardaway, Fayette County, Landmark Christian, and if you're looking for a common opponent, they also played Best Academy,
right?
A team that defeated the Cavaliers in Game 2 this year, 14-7, and Central was able to defeat Best Academy by a score of 28-6. So, and the only other game I see down there, Jack, Fayette County, they beat Fayette County 10-0, and Fayette County's going to be a playoff team in Troop High School's region.
Yeah, they sure are.
But again, Jack, it all comes down to this ball game tonight. I think you can throw all those stats out the window. It's going to be who executes and who takes care of the football, I think.
Coach Rico Zachary will be leading his Central team on the field in just a few moments. Coach Pete Wiggins will be bringing the Cavaliers out as well. We'll have the captains, have the coin toss, all that stuff coming up for you just a bit. Right now, you're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football right here on Eagle Sports.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. State Farm agent Matt Orr on the Square in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046.
Car won't start? Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands. With 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new, all-pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is better than new. A spacious home on a 1.5-acre lot in the Rosemont area. Hardwood flooring, oversized family room with a huge master and a huge master bath. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsales.com.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football right here on Eagle Sports at 96.9 and 1240. Appreciate you joining us tonight. It is senior night, the last game of the season, and traditionally that's the senior night, as we've had the football players, the band members, the cheerleaders, drum majors, flag corps. You know, Tony, we talked a little bit about this last night at the game, but so much goes into making a Friday or Saturday night of high school football go off without a hitch, and just so thankful for Eric Woods and his staff and all those folks that do such a great job of making all this happen.
No doubt, Jack. It's a group effort. I know when you think about obviously you think about the football players on Friday night, but you think about the band, you think about the cheerleaders, you think about the sponsors, the pregame, the people who provide the pregame meal, the flag corps, everybody at school during the week, the administration. It's a big deal, as evidenced as you look down there on the sideline tonight. All the Cavalier parents and fans are getting ready to greet the team as they come out of the tunnel to get started here. But it's a big deal, Jack. It's especially when you're able to play for a region championship, and it's an exciting time at the high school during the week as the faculty and staff and everybody prepares for that.
Well, the community prepares for it. You know,
Sure.
I think that one of the things we've seen when you got two region championships under your belt and that momentum begins to push down the line, especially with, LaGrange has been down the past several years, Troop struggling to find their way a little bit, and the Cavaliers have really kind of risen to be the cream of the county crop as far as going further in the playoffs. I remember, to see a Callaway stuff on Lafayette last year was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You're exactly right. But, Jack, it's funny how, it's kind of like a roller coaster. You're going to have programs that are trending and programs that are not. So,
Sure.
When you look for those programs that trend, you look for stability and those types of things. And that's certainly one of the things that Cavaliers have been blessed with here in the last few years with Coach Wiggins. I think Coach Wiggins is actually in his 13th year at Callaway, 10 or 11 as a head coach. His staff has been together for quite a while, and so
that's a huge point right there, Tony.
No doubt.
It's one thing to have a head coach stay around and
doubt.
roll some people through, some young coaches through, but he's developed a family of coaches and coaches' wives and everybody that works together. I mean, how many babies have been born between all those folks?
You better believe it, brother. There's been a lot of babies born in the last since I started over at Callaway High School. I'm telling you, what was it, Jack? 96 when Callaway High School was born.
Yep.
So that puts us, that's 18, 19 years now. So, and that's evidence after all the games. You see these the coaches with their wives and their young children down there now. And it's pretty exciting. Coach Wiggins has created that atmosphere, and it doesn't come easy. It comes from a lot of hard work, and it doesn't just happen. It's a tribute to him and his staff.
Well, it's daily details. Is one of the ways I like to think about it. You're taking care of the little things, so the big things will make them shine.
And Jack, that's what separates a lot of teams. Do you take care of the details, the little things? Do you do those? Do you prepare yourself? It's a process. Do you prepare yourself to take care of the little things that you need to do to be successful?
Well, of course, one of the big things is through the SPLOST dollars and the support of the community, that incredible facility over there, the Coaches Field House. What a great boon that's been to that campus.
Jack, you're exactly right. I don't know if all the communities had a chance to go over and see the new athletic facility, but it's not only a benefit to the football team, but it's also a benefit to the entire administrative staff, to the entire athletic crew. There's no doubt about it. It's each sport will have the opportunity to take advantage of that beautiful facility, and we're really blessed and fortunate to be able to have that at Callaway High School, and it's really exciting to see. To go in that building, I've heard a lot of coaches that have come on down the recruiting trail. That's not just a game changer; it's a life changer because it affects so many lives of these young people.
You're exactly right. Now, looking down the field, you want to talk about throwing the intimidation factor on somebody right now? Is the entire senior class of the football players making their way on the field? We'll have the captains walk out there in just a second. In fact, let's go and take us a break. When we come back, we've got the coin toss, we've got the kickoff coming for you live here from Callaway Stadium, right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Jess Licht here with Key of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for the American Cancer Society by donating $25 for every new car sold. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices on all new Kias, like the 2015 Kia Sorento LX for as low as $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us, beards and all, at 1217 Lafayette Parkway. Help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 6612.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
Well, as they used to say, get your cameras ready. Have them rolling because it's about to happen. The Cavaliers have broken through the breakthrough. Both teams have their fans up on their feet. And it's a big night of high school football in the state of Georgia as the Callaway Cavaliers will be taking on the Lions of Central of Carroll County. Well, make sure I get that right.
Yes.
I say Central of Carroll County. It's be like somebody say LaGrange of Troop County. They don't want to hear that.
Central, I think, will suffice, Jagged. The Cavaliers take the field amongst some new pyrotechnics tonight. So an exciting time as I believe Central won the toss and deferred to the second half, Jack. So the Cavaliers will be getting the football first. They'll be moving from left to right on your radio dial. So let's play some football, Jack.
Looking forward to it. All the talk stops now, and it's about what happens on the field. Philip Richardson running the sound down
Couldn't
there.
have said it better myself, Jack.
Michael Buffer, who gets paid every time that is said by somebody. He got that thing copyrighted. He gets a paycheck every time that thing gets said by somebody. So that's pretty cool. All right, so the Cavaliers, as we mentioned, will be receiving the ball. They're going to be on our left side as we're looking from the auspices of the top of the press box. That Fogg's having a little time getting out of here.
You know, Jack, it'll be interesting to see how Central approaches this kickoff. Kerry Godwin deep in the middle. You see number 6, Eddie Culpepper on his left, flanked by number 5, Cedric Maynard on his right. So it'll be interesting to see. That's three pretty good weapons right there. You pick your poison when you kick it to either one of those three because they can go to the house. One can go to the house as fast as the other one can. So it'll be interesting to see how Central approaches this kickoff.
Well, I'll also be interested to see how they do kick off. Do they kick off deep? We've seen a lot of short kickoffs this year. A lot of people trying to angle to the side and kind of collapse people to that one side. Let's see how that goes. He's going to set it to this towards the near hash mark, not really right on the hash mark, right at the 40-yard line. There, fellas, stand back at the 35-yard line, and we're ready to kick things off from there.
Number 16, Scott Anderson, will be doing the kicking for Central, Jack.
Anderson set to approach ball from the side, so it looks like it's going to be a little angled kick. It is. It's going to be a short kick, taken up at the 35-yard line. Fair catch called for there. That's what the Callaway Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10.
Good job by number 2, Trey Martin, on that fair catch. So the Cavaliers have excellent field position, Jack, to open their first drive. They're going to be out near their own 32-yard line.
Cavaliers, as we mentioned, they're all in red tonight. Ready, I guess their home jerseys, if you will.
Red and red tonight. Actually, the ball's going to be up near the 35, Jack. Yep. So, again, good field position for the Cavaliers.
Central, they're in white tops, white pants, and black helmets. Cavaliers break the huddle. They hustle out to the side. We'll split out number 7.
Nick Woodyard.
Nick Woodyard wide to this near side. Quarterback under center. Takes the snap, turns, hands off in the backfield. Hit right at the line. Going to get about 2 out of that. 2nd and 8.
Just turned and just a simple dive play off the left side to Eddie Culpepper. And Eddie picked up about 2 yards in there behind Josh Williams at center and Harley Tabor at left tackle and Stephen Curtis at left guard, Etarian Bowles, and rounds out the rest of that big old line. And, Jack, that'll be a key matchup tonight.
Yes, it will.
To watch and see who wins the battle on the offensive line.
They're walking up a 4-man line. They'll bring the outside linebacker and make it a 5-man front. Godwin will go under center. Quick snap. Hands it off to the tailback. Bust through the line. Across the 40. Still on his feet to the 45-yard line. That's close to a first down.
Good running by Eddie Culpepper that time. Is going to get across the 45, Jack. And it looks like, well, they're going to mark it right on the 45. So
first down.
Looks like it's going to be a first down. So good job by the Cavaliers as they come out in the I formation, go straight at the Central defense and picked up a first down, their first down of the night.
Callaway rolling it down the field. 11-17, just getting started in this contest for region domination. It'll be Woodyard split wide to this near side. I formation behind the quarterback. They're going to jump off sides and give us 5.
Good job by Terry Godwin using the hard count that time. Drew the nose guard from Central off sides, and he made contact. That's number 53 there, C.J. Brock. So the Cavaliers pick up an easy 5 yards, bring up first down at 5 right at midfield.
Now, that's one of those little things that you don't account for. You know, they snapped the ball right after the first signal on this last play. They kind of got them ready to jump off sides, and it worked really well. Godwin, again, goes back under center. Takes a snap. Handing off to the tailback right inside. Picking up another 4, almost 5 yards right there. Nice, efficient use of the line, moving the ball down the field.
Number 57, Devin Brock pulled from his left guard position that time. That's one of the favorite plays for the Cavaliers, and he turns and leads Eddie Culpepper up into the hole, and that play's been really good for the Cavaliers all year long. Picked up about 3 yards, brings up 2nd down and 1.
You know, if there is one thing we've kind of struggled with and we're worried about is the way that we hold on to the ball. Some fumbles have been difficult for us, but he has got that thing held like a baby in there. Takes a snap, rolls out. Godwin going to pitch it. Take it at the 50. One misses. We get across the 45-yard line. Be close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it. Yep. We'll get the first down across the 45. They'll move the chains, and we continue this drive.
That's a good effort by Eddie Culpepper right there. Made the first tackle and miss and was able to fall forward for a short gain, but it was another first down for the Cavaliers.
Like the way that they're moving the ball down the field. Very efficient. Knowing what they've got to do and getting it done. That's an impressive way for a team to start a ball game. Body at the fullback position. Godwin a little bit longer snap count. Backs up, hands the ball to Culpepper. Nice hole across the 40, down to about the 37-yard line.
Good job that time. Same play again. Devin Powell's able to pull from his left guard position. Leads Eddie Culpepper into the hole right off tackle. Big Courtney Labe doing a good job blocking from the tight end. Good gain on first down. Play picked up about 7 yards.
And watching that they're having some real good luck right there off that right tackle. It's actually the corners and the safeties are having to come in and help make those tackles. Really a 3-man front is all that Central has right now. Cavaliers back of the eye. Godwin going to turn. He's going to turn upfield, keep it. He's going to be hit and spun down. No gain on that one, and that'll get the Central fans up. But that's just a play that just didn't develop like we wanted it to.
That's a good job that time by the Central defense, number 37 from his linebacker position there. That's Kyrie Thompson, young senior linebacker there. They did a good job. Got good penetration up front, and really the first negative play for the Cavaliers. And it brings up, what, Jack, 3rd and about 4?
That's exactly going to be it, 3rd and 4. Ball resting on the 38-yard line. Got to get across the 35 to about the 34 to get a first down. Go to the shotgun set. We'll move a man in motion back over to the right side. There's a snap. Godwin going to turn upfield. Calls his own number. Gets close to the first down. He's going to be short. They'll bring up 4th down. And what do you do, Tony?
Well, it's about 4th down and 2, Jack. I tell you, I kind of think Coach Wiggins may try to go for this because if you punch, you might gain 20 yards of field position. You may look for that hard count again to try to draw them off sides. So we'll see exactly what the coaches are. The punting team is not going onto the field, so Cavaliers are going to give it a go here.
Well, they have a lot of faith in their defense. They know that Central can roll up a lot of points, but they want to make sure that they can get themselves on the board early in this ball game as well. We'll split twins to this near side. I formation behind the quarterback, Godwin. Godwin checks his line. Goes under center. Long snap count. Takes it, turns, hands the ball off to Culpepper. Culpepper bursts across the line. He's going to be really close.
That's going to depend on the spot, Jack. He had to get inside the 44, between the 44 and 43. So a lot of that's going to depend on the spot. We'll see what we got here. Probably going to bring that out for a measurement.
The man in the white hat is going to call for a measurement. That'll take a few moments. We'll take a break as well. The Cavaliers have no score in this ball game. 8:02 left to go the first quarter play right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. Cavaliers don't make the first down, so it's going to be Central with the ball. They're running second down there. Hand the ball off, going around the right side. Hit well, short of the first down, brings up third down.
Good job that time by number 8, LeBron Zalea, as he was able to step in and make that tackle. You know, Jack, going back to that fourth down play, a calculated gamble by the Cavaliers, but I think a good one by Coach Wiggins.
Comes up only an inch short.
That's exactly right. So a good call there, and a big third down here for the Cavaliers.
Central moving, as we mentioned, from right to left. Their quarterback under center. They put a man in motion back to the other side. Run the little option. They'll pick up the first down and more across the 45 down to the 46-yard line.
Good job that time by Central on that right side. Quarterback number 8, Wesley Long, just simply turned and handed to his fullback that time right up the middle of the field behind those big offensive linemen. And that was number 28, Jaylene Terry, big fullback there, 5'11", 220. So Central gets their first down of the evening.
Ball resting. I missed that. It's on the 48-yard line now. So here they come. Back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback goes under center. Single back set, double wing formation. Steps back, hands the ball off into the line. Hit and spun down across the 50 to the 49 on the other side.
Good tackle that time by number 13, Eric Clausell from his safety position. Came up and filled that hold and held that play to about a 4-yard gain. But a good job on first down by Central as they pick up four yards on that first down play, Jack.
They break the huddle, make their way back up to the line of scrimmage. The quarterback, number 8, Long, puts a man in motion from the far side. They're going to move, and they're going to lose 5 yards on that one.
It looks like Central got a little jump early there, number 45 from his tight end position, trying to get out and get a block, Jackson Lewis. So that's going to back them up about 5 yards. Take the ball back out across midfield and bring up second down and about, based on where they're marked, Jack's going to be about 11, I think.
Yep. Central takes their time in the huddle, not one of those hurry-up offenses. Breaks the huddle, makes their way back up to the line of scrimmage. They'll go again from center, double wing set, single back in the backfield behind the quarterback, Long. Long puts a man in motion, go back to the far side. They'll hand the ball up to him. He gets to the corner, turns, and is brought down across the 50. So only a gain of about 4, maybe 5. Brings up third down.
Good job that time by number 16, young Dylan Johnson from his outside linebacker position, stepped in there, and they did pick up 5, but it brings up a big 3rd and 8 here now for Central. See if the Cavaliers can get a stop and get off the field here, Jack.
They're expecting pass as they've rolled in some of their lower numbers, but that secondary out there.
Terry Godwin in at the left cornerback position over there. Dominique Copeland over here on the right side, number 28.
So let's see what they go with. The quarterback, Long, once again, going from under center, double wing set, man split wide to the far side. Steps back, fakes the handoff, comes back to the near side, looking, throws across the middle, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. And he had some daylight had he made that catch.
Not sure, Jack. That ball was a little bit thrown behind him, but again, the number 13 there for
Jared Walker.
For Central, Walker had his hands on it. Should have made that catch. So that brings up 4th down at about 8 now. So let's see what Central decides to do here
I
at
think
midfield.
they're going to have to panther. I would not be giving Callaway the ball here at midfield.
I agree with you, Jack, and so does Coach Zachary. It looks like he's sending in his punting unit right here. But the Cavaliers have to be ready for some kind of trickeration here, as they call it, Jack.
Never know what's going to go down. In fact, a timeout's called on the field. Cavaliers want to talk about it. They take a timeout. We take it as well. 30 seconds back to the station right here on Eagle Sports.
Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is on Ridgecrest Road. It's the crown jewel of downtown LaGrange. This beautiful home has beautiful bedrooms, beautiful dining room, beautiful family room. It is the total package house for $319,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joelupchurch.com.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. Great punt by the punter.
Long. That was a quarterback Long. He's really turned that ball over.
Golly, he did it.
Probably a mistake on the special teams by the Cavaliers. The ball was fielded way inside the 5-yard line, so that's going to be marked on the 4-yard line. So the Cavaliers might have been better to let that ball go, hopefully maybe bounce in the end zone, get better field position. But they 96 yards away from pay dirt. Let's see if they can pull it off, Jack.
Cavaliers come back out in an I formation. Quarterback Godwin goes under center, steps back, hands the ball to Culpepper. Culpepper fighting through, gets across the 5, down to almost the 10-yard line. Nice job on first down.
You know, Jack, he continues to run hard behind number 53, Josh Williams, and Harley Tabor, number 54, and Devin Powell, 57. And Eddie gets a lot of yardage after he's hit that first time. Just kept spinning and fell forward for a big gain on first down of about 5 yards. Brings up second down and 5.
Cavaliers break the huddle, make their way back up the line of scrimmage. Second down, about 5 to go. Man split wide, left and right, I formation behind the quarterback, Godwin. Guys go down in their stance. Takes a step, steps back, hands the ball off. We take it right initially, but take a step back left. Get close to the first down. They're going to mark him right at the first down marker. I think it'll be a little short.
That's a big hit. Eddie Culpepper again off tackle. That was a big collision in the hole right there between the linebacker from Central and Eddie Culpepper as Eddie got out. Play's going to be marked about a yard short, going to bring up third down at about a short one here, Jack. Ball's marked just inside between the 8 and 9. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. About the 12 or 13-yard line, I guess, Jack.
They break the huddle, make their way up. They got about a short yard, maybe about 2 feet to go to pick up the first down. Godwin could just go right off the left side.
That's close, Jack. I don't know if he got that. He had to get out near the 15, so let's see where they're going to mark that.
They're standing on the 15. That's a first down. They'll move the chains.
Boy, he didn't have to get much, and he didn't get much that time. Good job by Central. They really made that a lot closer, but a big first down for the Cavaliers as they try to get the ball out of the shadow of their own end zone with no score here in the first quarter and 3:50 to go.
Taking their time. Godwin goes over the sideline. A little neat way that they do it. He kind of gets the call right from there, from the coach, and heads back in. They break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. There'll be a 2 receiver set to this near side. Have a slot receiver, and then a guy wide to the left side. And, we weren't looking. We snapped the ball into the end zone. They're going to get down on it. Actually, the Cavaliers are now down on it. Wow. Nope, they are. It's a touchdown. Godwin wasn't even looking, and the ball got snapped right past him.
Don't know what happened there, Jack. Some miscommunication between the center and the quarterback there. Just one of the bugaboos we really hope wouldn't happen. But that's one of those turnovers that the Cavaliers are going to have to correct if they want to stay in this ball game.
Central was just given a gift right there. So they'll break the huddle, swing the gate back over. They'll attempt the standard PAT. Step over to the left side, waiting for the snap. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 3:22 left to go in this first quarter play, Central strikes first on a bad snap by the Cavaliers, 7-0. We'll have the next kickoff coming for you in just a moment here on Eagle Sports.
Hey, man, my car just broke down. I need to call a towing company.
Well, then you should probably call a towing company.
I know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need to call a towing company.
Right, a towing company. You should call a towing company.
Ah, man, come on. I'm trying to tell you, which company should I call?
Oh, call a towing company.
Oh, call a towing company.
A
Towing Company, 706-882-8399.
A Towing Company, 706-882-8399. You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, so Central strikes first. Although, really, but other than just playing heads up and getting back in the end zone to get something,
right? And
they got a gift.
Excuse me, Jack. A good two points to bring up right there. That play was set up by that great punt by Long to pin the Cavaliers deep. But I noticed there at the break that the Cavaliers were talking to the officials and pointing toward the band at Central. And I wonder if they were playing during that. And I wonder if that caused some miscommunication between the quarterback and center that time.
Well, I bet you it won't happen again.
I hope not, Jack. Cavaliers do too.
They step up and kick it again. Short kick going over to the 30-yard line, and that's where the Cavaliers will have it, 1st and 10. So they just don't want to see a return by the Cavaliers at all.
Well, Jack, it makes sense. They rely on their defense. Their defense has only given up 43 points this year total, and they're just not going to allow the big play people of Callaway to get their hands on the football and return one for a touchdown.
I don't chart really good stats, but I'm kind of keeping up with the drive so far. This is the second time, the third time Callaway Cavaliers have had the ball. Of course, the first time they gave it over on down. Second time, just lost it and gave it right back on. So they're right back on the field now.
And the officials are talking to the Central sideline about and it looks like they've asked them to maybe not have the band play while the Cavaliers have the football, which is exactly what they should do.
Yep. Especially they seem to be playing Hey Georgia Bulldogs, so. Godwin checks his line, goes under center. I formation behind him. Steps back. Takes the handoff to Culpepper. Rolls to his right. Rolling, looking. Kind of airs it out way down the field. My goodness, looks like a punt. Fair catch almost called for. Two guys go up. Neither one comes down with it.
That's a good job by Terry. Didn't get a lot on that throw. He fund pressure. He threw the ball deep down the sideline for number 17, Devin Brock. Ball kind of hung up on Terry that time, and Devin did a good job to come back and keep that from being an interception down here as he broke that pass up. So 2nd down and 10 now for the Cavaliers. Good pressure that time, Jack. Number 49 from his defensive end position. That's Aaron Smith. Put a lot of pressure. Got his hands up in front of Terry Godwin. Didn't let him step into that throw. As a result, didn't get much on it.
Yep. Got a lot of air.
Yeah.
That was well. Since the band can't play, they're yelling from the sidelines. A lot of noise coming up there. Good job by them as they hand off again to the line. Culpepper dodges one, dodges two, gets to the 35-yard line. Going to go out of. Well, actually, they're going to stay inbounds over there around the 35-yard line, and he's short of the first down.
A little misdirection that time by the Cavaliers. They turned to the quarterback, Godwin, turned to the right, and then turned and handed the ball back to Culpepper going around the left side. Picked up a good gain that time on 2nd down. Brings up 3rd down and about 4, Jack.
2:49 left to go in this first quarter play. 7-0 your score. Callaway trailing the Central of Carroll County Lions right now. Godwin goes back under center. Takes the snap, rolls out, hands the ball to Culpepper. Culpepper finding his way across the 35. Needs to get across the 40. He doesn't make it. It'll bring up 4th down.
That's going to be short there, Jack, about a yard. So Coach Wiggins with another decision here. I don't think this is much of a decision as Cavaliers send in their punting team.
A lot of football yet to play.
That's exactly right.
Don't panic. Just kind of play your game.
Good job by Central's defense again with 3 and out. If they handle this punt successfully, they don't have anybody back deep, so they might be expecting a fake here, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Set to punt the ball away are the Cavaliers. There's the snap. No rush. Step up. There's the kick. Going to bounce down and just kind of bounce straight up. Now it takes a little bit of a Cavalier bounce down to about the 32. Cavaliers trailing 7-0 right now. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football. 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Key of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for the American Cancer Society by donating $25 for every new car sold. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices in all new Kias. Like the 2015 Kia Sorento LX for as low as $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us, beards and all, at 1217 Lafayette Parkway. Help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 6612.
All right, welcome back to Callaway Cavalier Football. Jack Moment, Tony Walls, live here from Callaway Stadium. Cavaliers have turned the ball over, and now after a punt, the Central Carroll Lions have the ball second down now and about 2. Put a man in motion back to the far side. Quick handoff to him. He's going to try to get to the corner, and he barely does. We're going to wrap him up right as he does. He does pick up the first down, though, just short of the 45.
Second effort that time by number 6, Demarius Owensby, young junior, 5'8", 180. Really shows a lot of quicks, Jack, as he was able to turn that corner. Cavaliers held him to a short game, but then again, he didn't need much. He did get out for the Central first down.
He needed about 2. He got 5. So now here they come as Central will change their formation just a little bit, have a man split wide to that right side. They'll hand the ball to the tailback, who, man, he gets hit hard at the end of the play, but he is a gangly fella making his way across the line, picks up some nice yardage there.
Big fullback there, number 28, Jaylene Terry, was hit on that left side over there by number 10, J.T. Wortham, and again from his safety position, Eric Clausell, number 13.
Terry has that long hair flowing out from behind him under the helmet, I guess, so the ladies can notice who he is. Double wing set. They'll put a man in motion. Hand the ball off to Terry again, who's just nailed on the trap play. Nothing doing there. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Good penetration that time by the Cavaliers from their from the nose tackle position. That was number 51 coming off the field. That's Thomas Hodge, young linebacker. And so the Cavaliers with Central has about 3rd down and about 4, Jack. Big play here for the Callaway defense to see if they can, and they're going to let the clock run out in the first quarter, Jack.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter play. 7-0 your score. Central leading right now. Second quarter still to come right here on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new 2014 Kia Soul or up to $500,000. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and comes backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today or shop. Procedures to community education. We're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Limited scoring in the first quarter of play except for a Callaway mistake that leads to a touchdown for Central. 7-0's your score as we got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock. They just move over 2 yards to the other side of the 50. It's 3rd down and 5. Central put a man in motion back to that far side. Run the option. Hand the ball to the fullback who's there's nothing up. Got a little second effort. I was going to say nothing doing. They stand him up, but he leans forward for 2 yards.
Going to bring up 4th down at about 3. Interesting call here for Central. They're actually in Callaway territory, so let's see what Coach Zachary and his staff decide to do here.
Actually, it's exactly where they had the ball before we went to break there.
Well, he was relying on his defense again. He's bringing his punting team in, and it worked out well for him last time as they were able to pin the Cavaliers deep. This time, Terry Godwin will be back deep. I'm hoping he'll put those feet on the 10-yard line. If it goes over his head, let it go.
Yep. Of course, what they say, playmakers like to make plays.
No doubt. But you want to be smart also.
There's the kick. Angled towards the left side. Bounces down. Takes a Cavalier bounce, comes back the other way to the 15, and that's where the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. The coaches over at Central are upside us, and they believe that we had 12 men on the field. Whether we did or not, nobody caught it, so we roll on.
And they may be right, too, Jack. I had a little trouble with math in high school, but I believe I can make it to 12.
Well, I did
as long as I get my shoe off. So I think we're okay on that one. But, again, good job by the defense that time. Cavaliers able to get a 3 and out, and now they set up shop. Again, deep in their own territory at their own 15-yard line.
They break the huddle, make their way back to the line of scrimmage. Godwin will be under center. Fullback behind him, tailback behind him, and Culpepper. Hard count, tries to draw him off. Sets back, hands the ball to Culpepper. He's met at the line of scrimmage. He's only get about 1, maybe 2 out of that one as they swarm all over him. Toss him back with a full suplex.
Good job by Central, the linebacker Trace Music that time. Right now, Jack, it looks like Central has decided to load up the line of scrimmage and load up the box, and they're daring the Cavaliers to throw the football. And it looks like the Cavaliers are going to have to show them that they can make a play with their arm and complete a couple of passes to take some of the pressure off of that running game.
We've gotten to the outside a little bit, got the speed to do it. The option has not looked too bad. We've had a couple of nice pitch relationships. Let's see what we can do right here.
Want to be real, excuse me, Jack, want to be real careful here. No turnovers deep in your own territory.
Shotgun snap. Godwin steps back to pass, looking, a little screen in the middle. We catch it. Step up to the 20, down across to the 23-yard line. Short of the first down, brings up third.
That's a good job by number 7 there, Khalil Abdullason from his defensive end position as he chased Eddie Culpepper down from behind and really kept that play from going for much more yardage. But it brings up 3rd down and 2 now for the Cavaliers.
Back to the shotgun set one more time. Godwin will take it and run it to himself to his right. Actually makes the pitch at the last minute, and we're going to get – that's going to be close.
Yeah, it looks like he got across for the first down, Jack. We'll see here depending on the spot. But, yeah, they are moving the chains.
Yeah,
so
that's an excellent job.
A good job by the Cavaliers. A big first down right there. The Cavaliers need to control the football here now and go get some points and try to tie this game up, Jack.
Speed things up. Godwin goes from the shotgun set once again. Man split wide left and right. He's going to take the snap, fake the handoff. I think it's a busted play, Tony, because there's just nowhere for him to go.
Yeah, that was I don't. Somebody missed the block. I think that time they got good penetration that time. Number 63 from his defensive tackle position. That's Max Whitlock was in Godwin's face before he could even make a read. Big loss on first down. Ball's back inside the 15. Going to bring up about 2nd down and almost 20, Jack.
2nd and a whole bunch, that's for sure. As you mentioned, the ball rests back at about the 15-yard line. 9:29 left to go. 7-0 is your score in favor of Central of Carroll. Cavaliers break the huddle. Back to the shotgun set. Twins to the top. One receiver back down to the right side. Godwin takes the snap. Rolls to his right. That man in his face once again. He's going to air it down across the middle of the field. Intercepted by Central. An errant throw. He's at the 20. Down to the 25 before he's brought down. But Terry was just kind of throwing off that back foot, trying to throw back across the field, which is always dangerous.
Yeah, Godwin rolled to his right that time and tried to throw back to the center of the field, which is a cardinal rule that you do not do that, and he threw it right into the hands of number 6, Damaris Owensby, who picked it off at about his 35-yard line and got the ball back to the 15-yard line of the Cavaliers. So the defense right now, Jack, is got to step up and make a play here with 9:05 to go in the second quarter, and Central threatening to go up by 2 touchdowns.
Talk about your backs to the wall. Ball resting now on the 15. So from the 15, here we go. They're going to roll to the left side, hand the ball off, find a block. He could go into the end zone on this one play, and he does. Just a one-play drive from the 15, and Central puts another point on the board.
Number 21, Kyle Terrell, a little sweep to his left side behind those big offensive linemen over there, and he walked untouched into the end zone to put Central up by a score of 13-0 with 8:57 to go here in the second quarter.
Not the way we're expecting it to run, that's for sure. They're going to swing the 8, come back to this side. The extra point fellas ready to go. Here comes the snap. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. So with 8:57 left to go, 2 turnovers lead to 2 touchdowns, 14-0 in favor of Central Carroll County. You listen to Callaway Cavalier football right here on Eagle Sports.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at Eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. 8:57 left to go in this first half of play. Cavaliers surprisingly have their backs to the wall. They're down 14-0 as Central has taken advantage of two turnovers. One's an interception. One, the ball just was snapped over the head of Terry Godwin. Just didn't even see the ball go by him.
Important drive this time for the Cavaliers. They need to answer right here with some points.
They step up, kick the ball. Really short kick this time. Fair catch called for back on the 39-yard line. That's where the Cavaliers will have it with their best field position to start off a drive yet.
At number 7, Nick Woodyard with the fair catch that time. And, again, good field position for the Cavaliers. They just haven't been able to get anything going offensively against this stout Central defense. And they came into the game well publicized by the fact that they've only given up 43 points this year. And they've been able to take advantage of 2 turnovers, and they've done a good job so far of throttling that Cavalier offense. And let's face it, Jack, that's a good offense. There's some good athletes out there. So got to give Central a lot of credit for what they've done so far.
Back to the I formation. Twins to this near side. Godwin goes under center. Takes the snap, steps back, hands the ball to Culpepper. Culpepper with a big run across the 50 to the 45. Still his feet to the 30.
He's gone, Jack!
20, 10, 5, touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
As we mentioned, Jack, a lot of weapons out there. Great response for the Cavaliers that time. Eddie Culpepper goes about 60 yards right up the middle of the field behind Big Josh Williams. Number 57, Devin Powell. Number 54, Harley Tabor. Courtney Latham is tight end. Terry Bowles also on that side, and Big Stephen Curtis. And a big run from Eddie Culpepper that time. Get the Cavaliers back in this ball game, 14-6 with the extra point coming. 8:47 to go here in the second quarter.
When you pile 8 guys in the box, there's nobody in that secondary to bring down a guy like Eddie Culpepper, and that's exactly what happened. Snap, hold, kick is up.
Looks good, Jack.
We're only down by 7. 14-7 with 8:47 left to go. Listen to Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
Our thoughts go out to our buddy Greg Hicks. He's convalescent tonight. He was a little bit under the weather last night, but is at home listening to the ball game. He gives us this message. I don't know if I'm believing, but he says, you and Tony are sounding good, and I hope the Cavaliers can come back. Tony's trying to get the attention of the coaches next door. What was the message you just gave them? This will be fun, that's for sure.
I don't think they appreciated my humor as much as everybody did, Jack.
Wow, big kick by the Cavaliers, taken all the way back at the 2. Let's see if we can cover this thing now as he's across the middle of the field. Brought down just shy of the 20-yard line.
And we got a late flag, Jack, coming in from the way back here by one of the back judges. So let's see what that may be. It could be a hold, a block in the back. Let's see what we got there. Good coverage by the Callaway special teams that time there. Number 23 for the Cavaliers on the Tyreek Frazier.
Talking to the man in the white hat now. Let's see what he's going to call. He steps over to this near side. You'll see we had a block in the back against
Central.
So that's a nice little added bonus for us.
And that's going to back Central up by about 10 yards, Jack. So already deep in their own territory at the 20. It's going to back them up at least 10 yards. So let's see what it's going to be back near the 10-yard line. So an opportunity now for the Cavaliers to pin their ears back, put some pressure, get another 3 and out, and get to football again.
Would be happy to go into halftime tied up, that's for sure. So here comes Central once again, single back set. Steps back, hands the ball to the wing coming around from the far side. He's hit and brought down hard right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down and 10.
Good tackle that time by safety. Aaron Clausell, number 13, diagnosed that play from his safety position and made him at the line of scrimmage for no gain, Jack.
Like the way he's playing that one. And, really, that's the first time we've held them to no gain on a first down. They've usually gotten about 4 or 5 yards down the field.
That's exactly right. So hopefully the Cavaliers can have figured out some things. I know Coach Hubbard will make some adjustments and see if this Cavalier defense again can get a 3 and out and get the football back to their offense.
Long, the quarterback will go under center. And we're going to jump off sides.
Turnabout, I guess, is fair play there, Jack. They went on the hard count that time. Number 27, Rashawn Lovelace, got a little quick jump that time and jumped offside. So they're going to pick up an easy 5 yards there on first down.
You can always tell if they realize it or not because they don't pop the guy across the way.
Right. That's exactly right.
Man. I think if you're going to do it, just go ahead and take a free shot.
Yeah. Well, you try to get a jump as a defensive lineman, try to beat your man across the line of scrimmage, and that's one of the ways to negate it is going that hard count.
They're going to spin around, hand the ball off to the fullback. Up the middle, only about 2 more yards. So brings up 3rd down, and we'll call it about 3.
Good tackle that time by number 51, Thomas Hodge, young 10th grade linebacker, getting his start here tonight. And so brings up 3rd down and short now for Central inside their own 20-yard line at the 19. 3rd down and about 2.
A little bit better spot than I thought it was. So as you mentioned, 3rd down and 2 now. Central taking their time in the huddle. Play clock ticks down to 15 seconds. They'll break the huddle. Send twins to this far side. Wing just to the right side. Long to sets back, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it and dive over the pile and nothing doing. I think that's a little bit of a broken play, Tony.
Yeah, I believe he got enough for a 1st down, though, Jack. The Cavaliers were in that shift trying to get them to jump early, and good job by Central as he was able to get that snap and dive across the line of scrimmage and get that 1st down.
He needed about a yard and a half. That's all he got. So they do move the chains on that just across the 20-yard line. 14-7 your score. Central leading Callaway right now with 6:42 left to go in this first half of play. Cavaliers show blitz. Almost get to the quarterback before he hands the ball off. Instead, we trip up the tailback. He's going to go down to about the 25-yard line.
And that tailback, number 28, Jaylene Terry, really ran in that hole where that was negated by the blitzing linebacker, LeBron Zalea, and almost broke that for a big gain. He got out for about 7 yards on 1st down, but a good job by J.T. Wortham, number 10, from his defensive in position to make that stop before that was a really big gain.
Yeah, he's a big fella back there in the backfield.
Yes, he is. They got him listed at 5'11", 220.
Central once again puts twins to this near side. Quarterback going to hand the ball off to a tailback, and he's just going to be ripped up in the backfield. Tremendous job by the Cavaliers reading that one out.
That's number 10, J.T. Wortham from his defensive end position. And boy, that's a big job right there on 3rd down. And I don't know if that's going to bring up 3rd down or 4th down. Let's see what the Cavaliers got going here now.
3rd and 3 for Central right here is what it looks like. Ball's resting on about the 28-yard line. Central will break the huddle as they roll on 2 more guys from the far side. The quarterback Long comes from the far side, gets his play from his coaching staff.
Big 3rd down here for the Cavalier defense. Crowd's up, Jack. Now making a little noise.
Yep, they're up on their feet waiting to see what's going to happen here. Here comes Central. Tall sweep going around that far side. We string it out. Got him in the
Eddie
backfield.
Culpepper. My goodness, what a play by Eddie from his linebacker position. Shot that gap, Jack, threw that play for about a 5-yard loss.
Caught him from behind.
Unbelievable. Great job by the Cavalier defense that time. The sidelines are blowing up over here, Jack. They're really excited about that stand. Now, if the Cavaliers can handle this punt successfully, they should get good field position, Jack.
Definitely good field position is in the offing here. As long as we handle it and move it down the field. 4:46 left to go. Clock continues to tick. 14-7 your score. And the Central of Carroll Lions are leading right now. Play clock ticks down to 10 seconds. Wide splits. As here comes the Callaway Cavaliers. They're going to try to block this thing. Short kick. Going to hit down at the 45-yard line, but take a nice Central roll. Wow, all the way down to the 31-yard line, right at the 30. Stops just dead on it. Terry makes a little slight move there at the end of the roll.
Good defensive stand that time, Jack, by the Cavalier defense. And now with 4:21 to go here until halftime, in good field position. They're going to get the ball at their own 30-yard line. An opportunity now to go down and score, Jack, and maybe tie this game up here before halftime.
Plenty of time on the clock for the Cavaliers, especially if you do what they did last time, run one play and pick up a touchdown.
Yeah, those are the kind of drives everybody likes, but the defense
does not like that at all. So here come the Cavaliers, back to the eye. They'll send a man wide, 2 men wide to the top of the line. Step back, hand the ball to Culpepper. Culpepper picking his way through. Gets across to near the 40-yard line. Nice yardage on 1st down.
Good job on 1st down again, Jack. That might be Cedric Maynard.
That's Cedric on there. He sure was.
And giving Eddie a break here. But, again, a good gain on 1st down, almost 7 yards. And so far the Cavaliers have had some success running right up the middle behind that big offensive line. As we mentioned, Josh Williams, Devin Powell, Harley Tabor, Stephen Curtis, and Eterian Bowles.
They're still keeping
Courtney Lay from his tight end also.
They've still only got a 3-man front. If they're going to keep that, we're going to keep exploiting it. They hand the ball off once again, get across the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and about 1.
Cavaliers not in a hurry up, but they get back to the line of scrimmage real quick and try to keep the pressure on that Central defense. They're going to huddle up this time with this big third down about a half a yard to go here, Jack.
Yeah, Maynard will come out and Culpepper will go back in. Godwin gets his play from the coaching staff, heads back into the huddle. As we mentioned, down by a touchdown with 3:24 left to go are the Cavaliers. Godwin giving some last-minute instructions to his tailback behind him. Goes under center, steps back, hands the ball off to the fullback. Actually, a problem with the exchange, and they're going to stop us.
He didn't get the first down, Jack. I hope he didn't fumble the football. So
he kept the football, but it was a problem with the exchange. The fullback runs right into Terry.
It was almost like Terry wanted to keep it and the fullback wanted to keep it, and they couldn't get their signals together. So, again,
lose a yard.
Yeah, fourth down here. Let's see what Coach Wiggins does.
Man.
Looks like he's going to go for it here.
Yeah, 2:54. There's no punting team coming on the field.
Again, this could be maybe an opportunity to try to draw Central off sides. A bit of a gamble here by the Cavaliers, Jack, with 2:40 to go here in the first half.
Everybody's fired up for this one. Hard count by Godwin. So step back, look at the coaching staff. Now they're going to call the timeout.
Good discipline by Central that time. They could see that coming just like we could, but that drive was halted on third down when the Cavaliers weren't able to pick up a short 6 inches there, Jack.
So they take a timeout. We take as well. 30 seconds back to the station. 14-7 in favor of Central right here on Eagle Sports.
0014. This week's featured listing is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It has over 5 acres of land with a fenced-in backyard, hardwood flooring, and just seconds from I-85 in West Point. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsales.com.
Better State, State Farm.
Count on Agent Matt Orr on the square in LaGrange to help you patch things up.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. 2:35 left to go. Here come the Cavaliers. Going to punt the ball.
Again, Jack, nobody deep. High kick by Reeves Payne. We hope we get a good bounce on this one, Jack.
Very high kick. And a huge bounce. Down inside the 20, down to the 11-yard line, and that's where Central will have it 1st and 10 with 2:23. So Cavaliers elect to go ahead and punt the ball away.
Not sure about that strategy, Jack. You always think you would want somebody deep because if you have a safety man back there, he makes that catch, and you save yourself about 15, 20 yards of field position.
Yep.
So a calculated risk by Coach Zachary there. But, again, he has a lot of faith in his defense, and he was just guarding against maybe a trick play here late in the first half by the Cavaliers. So 2:23 to go till halftime, and Central got to really take care of that football. The Cavaliers looking for a turnover down here.
Now, those things kind of scratches my head. There's really no punt block on either. They didn't really send a whole lot of guys.
Yeah.
So here come the Central Carroll Lions from the 11-yard line. Quarterback long goes under center. Double wing set. They put a man in motion, go back to the far side. Going to have some problems with that one. And there's, I think we'll have some offsides against Central. They felt that play was there from the coaching staff side, at least, as they're
a little motion there before the snap on Central.
That wing takes off a little bit early.
Yes, it does.
Which is okay if he'll go in motion, but I think he also had a tight end moving as well.
Central trying to run behind that big offensive line there, offensive tackle there, number 71, Cole Gloman, senior, 6'2", 265.
Yeah, he's a thick fella.
Opening up some big holes. Central's got a good-sized line there, Jack, and it's a test against the Cavalier quickness and the strength of Central.
They break the huddle, put a man wide to the far side. Double wing set again, single back in the backfield. Long goes under center, puts the man in motion. Same play, hands the ball off to the fullback. Nothing doing right there. Clock continues to tick, 2:16 left to go.
Central going to be real careful with the football down here, Jack. Now 2:12 to go till halftime, and the clock's running. Second down at about 12. I don't see them doing anything to maybe risk a turnover right here. Cavaliers could just about sell out against the run right here, and hope to be able to. When you look at the timeouts, I'm looking at Callaway. I think they have one left, and it looks like Central has 3, if I'm not mistaken.
They've got all 3 of there, sure do.
So it looks like Central might take one right here, and that's exactly what they do, Jack.
They take one. We take one as well. Cavaliers trailing 14-7 with 1:54 left to go before the half. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Jess Lick.
Drive a Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new 2014 Kia Soul for up to $500,000. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and comes backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back. Here comes Central. Looking at second down and, well, about 14. Of course, the time is there. With a minute 54 left to go.
A break for the Cavaliers that time as Central took that timeout. Jack and Cavaliers were able to save with their one timeout.
Yep. Snap. Roll out, hand the ball to the tailback. It's going to be upended as he gets across the 10 to the 12-yard line. Man, that was a tough way to go down.
Good tackle by number 21, R.J. Williams, from his outside linebacker position. The Cavaliers look like they're going to take their last timeout. It's going to bring up third down and about 9 yards. So if the Cavaliers can get a stop here, they'll get their hands back on the football, Jack, with some time left before halftime.
Tell you what, after this quick time, let's actually keep it here as we think about this. A minute 46 left to go. Callaway, they're in the huddle kind of talking about things. I think you're exactly right. They're saying, look, we hold them. We get a chance to get the ball back with probably some pretty good field position if that goes well. But, they get a first down. They just kind of ride things out to halftime.
Right. Well, you don't really expect Central to put the ball up in the air. Too many bad things could happen right here. I expect them to run the football, continue to make the clock run, and maybe even take a delay of game penalty before they punt. So you figure the Cavaliers, if they get a playoff here, they should have somewhere around 50 seconds, maybe between 50 seconds and a minute to go till halftime. Plenty of time for them to do some damage and put some more points on the board. Jack, one name we haven't called out tonight, of course, the passing game has not really clicked for the Cavaliers. They've been under a lot of pressure and been some ill-advised throws. But Braylon Sanders, who's had a big year for the Cavaliers, haven't called his name too many times, and I'm thinking we need to get him involved maybe a little bit more in the offense if they can do that.
Well, we've struggled to get Terry some open field to look at as well. Shotgun snap for them. They're going to back up. They're going to try to pass the ball. We're going to collapse on him.
Wow.
Sack back at the 5-yard line. And
wow,
they did exactly what we said don't do.
That's a great job by Coach Dusty Hubbard and his staff. He brought number 2, Dre Martin, on a blitz from an outside linebacker. They just simply outnumbered the offensive line for Central. And it looks like now Central's going to let that clock wind down a little bit.
As far as I can let it if I'm them.
Hey, 125 and running. The play clock's at 19 now. So the Cavaliers, again, if they can handle this punt successfully, should have somewhere around a minute maybe left to go before halftime with good field position.
We've scored in 16 seconds already.
Sure.
So.
And one thing to remember, our young field goal kicker, number 31, Cameron Spinks, has been pretty effective from inside the 40-yard line this year. So
their punter's actually standing in the end zone.
Got to keep that in mind.
Gets the kickoff. Godwin will take it and make a move upfield, gets across the 40. They're going to bring him down right there.
Good coverage.
Clock will stop with 56 seconds left to go. And that's what the offense will have it there.
Great field position, though, Jack, at the 41-yard line of Central.
So the punt is fielded, and we get about maybe 3 yards upfield on it.
Good coverage by Central. Stayed in their lanes that time, and really Terry tried to make a couple of moves, but there were just too many white jerseys there to bring him down.
So Callaway now with the ball. Really trying to get something going here. Ball rests on the 41-yard line. Godwin to put a man in motion from the far side. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to him. A reverse, and we're going to run a little flea flicker here. Airing the ball down the field. Got a man there. Jump ball.
Sanders, Jack.
Sanders catches it at the 20. He's brought down there. And a beautifully executed play. Backyard football for the Cavaliers.
Nice call by Coach Matt Napier. Young Dre Martin, our starting quarterback early in the year, they ran a reverse, flipped it to him, and he found number 12, Braylon Sanders, downfield. We just had mentioned his name, Jack. Big first down inside the 20-yard line. 45 seconds to go until halftime.
They move the chains to start the clock back up. Godwin takes a snap, backs up to pass. Looking, throws it across the middle of the field. Falls incomplete. That stops the clock with 35 seconds.
Looking for his big tight end there, Courtney Lay. Courtney well covered inside the 10. Had Dre Martin open over the sideline, just didn't see him. So the incomplete pass stops the clock, Jack, with 35.9 seconds to go till halftime. Second down and 10 for the Cavaliers.
Wow, does he have an arm? Golly. He just rocks back and just lets that thing fire.
Critical right here, Jack, for the Cavaliers to really be aware of the time because anything less than a first down, the clock will continue to run, and the Cavaliers have no timeout, so they'll have to figure out a way to stop the clock.
Twins to this near side. Godwin goes back to the shotgun set, puts a man in motion back to the other side. He takes the ball, fake the handoff, lots of time, steps forward, throws the ball towards the sideline, catch it, out of bounds. He's at the 14-yard line.
Braylon Sanders again, Jack. Good job that time by the offensive line to give Terry a little bit of time. Ball's going to be marked just outside the 10-yard line. Going to be third down at about 2 here, so the clock will stop since Braylon made a good catch and fell out of bounds. So let's see what the Cavaliers come up with here. 29 seconds to go before halftime.
Terry's doing a good job of getting his guys moving to the right spot. Clock ticks down to 15 seconds left to go on the play clock. Godwin takes it. He's all by himself in the backfield. Has a man in the face. Throws across the middle. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Touchdown, Cavaliers. Boy, what a throw by Terry Godwin. Great catch. Eddie Culpepper. The officials looking right at it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Wow, well executed. Godwin looked to his right, wanted to go there, had a man in his face, turns, throws to the corner. Nobody there but our man, and we got a touchdown right there.
That's a great job by the Cavaliers in their 2-minute offense. Matt Napier and his offensive staff got to be proud of those kids right there. Terry Godwin bought some time with his feet. Eddie Culpepper made a great catch in the corner to bring the Cavaliers within 1 point, Jack.
Looking for the extra point now. Snap, hold, kick is up. And that kick is good. Wow, it was close.
Boy, that barely eked in there, but we'll take it, Jack.
14-14 is your score with 23 seconds left to go in this first quarter play. Hey, hold on, folks. You never know what's going to happen as you listen to Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports.
And we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Tony Sign said it all. This is going to be a fun one. 14-14 your score as we're looking at 23 seconds left to go before halftime.
The Central coaches thought it was a lot more fun when they were ahead. I can't get a smile out of them.
No, they won't even look over here.
No, they won't even look at me. I don't understand that. But a great first half so far. Cavaliers, Hunter Middleman with a short kick. Let's see what happens with this,
Line drive
Jack.
up the middle of the field to the 25. Over to the 30. Going to bring him down at the – actually, wow, he's still on his feet. Going to push him out of bounds over on the 49. 14 seconds go off the clock. Actually, 14 seconds left. And a nice return by Central.
Now, Jack, this is an important 14 seconds here. You know, we've been watching the Cavaliers all year, and there's been a couple of times this year where they've given up a big play right at the end of the half. So this is something that they really need to guard against right here. They got all the momentum in the world at 14-14, having tied the score up. So the one thing they don't want to do is give up a deep ball to Central and allow them to get some points here right before halftime. And Central does have 2 timeouts, so that allows them to use the running game and the passing game with 14 seconds to go.
Play clock ticking down to 20. They're still on the sideline. Finally, they break the huddle, make their way back to the field. Taking their time, though. 12 seconds down. They'll go from under center, long. Wing to the left side. Slot to this near side. Hand the ball off in the middle.
Looks like they're content to go into halftime, Jack. No turnovers right here. So right back where we started, Jack, at halftime.
They just knotted up at 14. And the Cavaliers have come back well in this second quarter play. It's 14-14 as we get ready to go into halftime. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football right here on Eagle Sports.
Back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics Gold. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Hi, welcome to State Farm.
What's up? Hi, I want to switch to State Farm, but my husband has a hard time letting things go. He's stuck in the 90s.
Not. Well, if you do switch to State Farm, I can save you $500.
Raise the roof.
Switch to State Farm for your auto insurance, and you could save on average $500. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Stuck on savings? Go to the Square in LaGrange or call Matt Orr, your State Farm agent.
Average household savings based on 2012 National Survey of New Policyholders who reported savings by switching to State Farm.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is better than new. A spacious home on a 1.5-acre lot in the Rosemont area. Hardwood flooring, oversized family room with a huge master and a huge master bath. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsells.com.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to Callaway Stadium and Callaway High School football, where your score at halftime is Callaway 14, Central Carroll 14. Tremendous first half. Cavaliers got down early after a couple of mistakes. We're down by 2 scores, but they fought back with a tremendous 2-minute drive here right at the end of the half to tie it. So hopefully they can come out and have that momentum go with them again into the second half. Again, a couple of mistakes by the Cavaliers allowed Central to have a short field. One was an errant snap in our own end zone, and Central was able to fall on it for a touchdown to put them up 7-0 in the first quarter. And then Cavaliers threw a pick, an interception in the second quarter that allowed a short field for Central, and they went up by a score of 14-0. But again, as we mentioned, Cavaliers came back to tie it up, and a good job in the first half by them overall. Right now, we're listening to the Central Carroll Marching Band. I think it's well worth your time to listen to these young people perform. So we'll turn it over to them here at halftime, where your score, Callaway 14, Central 14. Wow, the Central Marching Band with their theme, Dare to Dream. Nicovia has her microphone back there, and anytime she wants to chime in, she's the band expert. I do know that there are 9 tubas in this band, so if you base that on the Greg Hicks scoring system, this is an impressive band. These young people really doing a good job performing here, and we'll continue to listen to their halftime presentation here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Now, I was in the marching band when I was in high school, and we went to Central they have a Super Bowl of Sound. They host this band competition, and we went twice. And every year, they had cactuses and a porta potty on the field and those potato head outfits. This time, I'm glad they only have the potato head outfits.
Well, yeah, I'm glad they didn't bring the Porta John with them, Nicovia. They can leave that up there. But, boy, I'm going to welcome Jack back in here. Nicovia's just been giving me the scoop on the band. This is a 9-tuba band, Jack, and they're pretty impressive. I hope you get an opportunity to listen to them here a little bit.
Well, the potato heads really kind of do make it, I guess.
Oh, no doubt.
I'm sure there's some long-standing tradition there about potatoes at Central.
They've had those costumes for quite a few years.
What instrument did you play, Nicovia?
I played the saxophone, alto saxophone.
See, that's my girl there. See, I was a tenor sax.
Nice.
Now, I didn't get to march because I was playing football, but drove my band director crazy.
I bet you did.
Let's go ahead and take a quick break. When we come back, we've got lots more at halftime. We'll kind of recap what's led us here. 14-14 is our score. We're knotted up there here on Eagle Sports.
Attention, attention. If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.MalloryAgency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Well, all I can say is wow. As Central actually formed the C on the far side to signal back to their fans their appreciation for them to make the trip up here to Callaway Stadium. A great crowd, as we mentioned, coming over from Central. They're enjoying a big ball game, a ball game that looked like it was all Central, although their offense really didn't do the scoring. Let's kind of recap the first quarter here for just a second. We began the ball with Callaway getting it and driving the ball down. Had a couple of first downs to start the ball game, moving the ball pretty well. Eddie Culpepper doing a good job running the ball, but got down to a 4th and 2, and Cavaliers chose to go after it. They got 1.5. They didn't get the 2 that they needed, so they were short and went over on downs. Central gets the ball, and they begin their drive all the way down to the 35, unable to do anything with it from there, so they punt the ball. Their quarterback, Long, actually does the punting job, and man, does he punt a big one. Gets the ball all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Cavaliers take it from there. They drive out, get across the 10 to about the 15, but then Terry Godwin looks over to the crowd on the Central side, trying to get the band to be quiet a little bit, and while he's distracted, the ball is snapped right past him, goes into the end zone. He's unable to get on it, and instead the folks from Central get on it. They pick up a touchdown right there in the end zone. Extra point is good. So now Callaway is trailing 7-0. Cavaliers get the ball right back. They drive just a little bit, but they're short they get an interception. Central gets the ball right back. And they drive down from starting off the 32, and that's the end of the first quarter. As we get into the second, Central still has the ball. They drive down from 3rd and 5. They have to punt the ball. They punt the ball back deep again. Callaway gets the ball. That's when they throw the interception to number 6 of the Central Lions. Central then gets the ball, and they are driving down the field. Really just one play from the 15 after that interception. They put another touchdown on the field, and so 14-0 is the score there in the middle of the second quarter. But then it's all Cavaliers from there. From the 39, the Cavaliers take the ball after the kickoff, and Culpepper will drive down on one play, 61 yards. It makes it 14-7. And then Central gets the ball. They get it from the 10. They drive down, get a penalty, brings it back a little bit farther. Really can't do anything with the ball. They turn it over after a punt to Callaway. Callaway gets it down from the 30, drives it all the way down the field. Tries to get them to go off sides on a 4th down play, ends up having to turn the ball back over to Central. Central starts from the 11. The Cavaliers really have a great stand there as the defense holds them down there inside the 10. In fact, they sack them on a big 3rd down play. They punt and get all the way to the 41, and that's where Callaway will have it inside the 2-minute warning, I guess, if you will. They take it down from the 40 there and drive all the way in on a couple of really beautiful plays. One, let me describe for you. Terry Godwin takes the ball, turns around, and looks like it's going to be a tall sweep. Instead, it's a reverse, and Dre Martin's the one on the reverse going around the other side. but instead it's not a reverse. It's kind of a little flea flicker. He passes out to Sanders. Sanders catches the ball at about the 20, and that moves the ball down the field and ends up being Eddie Culpepper making another catch on the next play from the end zone to put the Cavaliers up, tying the ball game 14-14 as we go.
Throws across the middle. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Touchdown, Cavaliers. Boy, what a throw by Terry Godwin. Great catch. Eddie Culpepper. The officials looking right at it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Wow, well executed. Godwin looked to his right, wanted to go there, had a man in his face, turns, throws to the corner. Nobody there but our man, and we got a touchdown right there.
That's all right. Didn't know that was coming, but hey, that's good. Good to hear that highlight there. So there was the highlight of that touchdown. So the Cavaliers have tied it 14-14 here at halftime. We got lots more to talk about as we get ready for the second half of play. We're listening right now to Eagle Sports.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands with 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new, all-pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today.
CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. Jack Woman. Tony Walls here from Callaway Stadium, and as our buddy Greg Hicks, who's under the weather at home, texts me, that's what we're talking about. Tie ball game, 14-14.
Glad to hear my buddy still got his wits about him, even though he's a little under the weather tonight. Not quite the same without you, brother. So we'll you get well, and hopefully we can do this again next week. What do you think?
Well, he's also having a rough time as Auburn fell tonight.
Well, you know that SEC West, it's amazing. They're going to beat each other to death, and there won't be anybody left to field a team at all for the championship game. So,
well, you start to think, if they continue to cannibalize each other, they can end up with maybe a two-loss SEC team possibly ended up in it.
You know, there are a lot of scenarios where that could happen. Mm-hmm. You know, you think about that could easily happen. I mean, because it's every week you have to be ready to play, and you can't afford to let down, and you got to have a few breaks here and there. So every one of those teams in the SEC West has to be on their toes and be on their best game each week.
You know, if you think about it, if there's a conference that really kind of is hurt by this 4-team championship, it may be the SEC, because they've had such strong teams that could have been at a higher seat.
Well, and you know, Jack, one thing that's made it tough this year, everybody in the SEC West is a threat.
Yeah.
I mean, right from the top, Mississippi State all the way down. You know, you got a 2-loss Ole Miss team who's about 2 inches away from being undefeated.
Yep.
You know, so but it's a challenge each week in the SEC, even over on the East. You know, Georgia got a big win today, and against a Kentucky team that was supposedly improving a little bit, and of course they got Auburn next week. So now that game next week really turns out to be big. So
and then think about the Egg Bowl coming out. Mississippi State.
It's a challenge each week. I tell you, somebody said in the news the other day, you don't win the SEC West, you survive.
Yeah.
So and that's about the truth. You know, when you have to play not only you play that conference schedule, then you still got to win a championship game. So it's a tough draw. It sure is. But if you run a table and you get there and you earn it, so that's the way it should be on the field.
We talk about earning it on the field, and that's what these two teams are trying to do tonight. 14-14 your score. You know, Tony, it's a little bit deceiving because Central has not, with their offense, really done a whole lot tonight.
Well, you know, Jack, they fell on a Cavalier fumble as a result of an ill-timed snap down there for a touchdown.
A band distracted snap.
Yeah, and then they get a big turnover down here deep in Callaway territory, and they have one drive from the 20-yard line. So offensively, they really haven't been able to drive the ball on the Cavalier defense. The Cavalier offense at times has looked good. You know, Eddie Culpepper broke a big 65-yard run for a touchdown, and then that little 2-minute drive there at the end of the half was really big. Cavaliers going into the halftime with a lot of momentum. Now, what's going to be important, Jack? You know, we talk each week about the first 4 to 5 minutes of the first half and the second half. Callaway will be on defense. If I remember right, I think they received. So it'll be important for them to get Central off that field 3 and out and no points, and continue that momentum that hopefully they took into the locker room with them at halftime.
The Callaway Cavalier band there on the field doing a good job. Seniors being spotlighted right there in the middle as we're getting here almost through with our halftime festivities, getting ready for the second half of play. We'll do that when we come back. Right now, tied up at 14 here on Eagle Sports.
Hi friends, Jess Licht here with Key of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for the American Cancer Society by donating $25 for every new car sold. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices on all new Kias. Like the 2015 Kia Sorento LX for as low as $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us, beards and all, at 1217 Lafayette Parkway. Help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 6612.
In sports, free agents are free to find a team that offers the best deal. That's why Grange only sells their coverages through independent insurance agents. They're free to find the best team to protect your auto, home, or business.
Mallory Agency considers Grange their go-to company for their combination of great value and outstanding claim service. Call Mallory Agency at 706-884-3339 or visit their website at www.malloryagency.com.
Products not available in all states.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia Health is also accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Getting close to kickoff as the teams are back on the field getting their warm-ups in. And tell you what, great job by our Callaway Cavalier band. Proud of those folks. But the band from over at Central was exactly as advertised, folks. Man, did they do a tremendous job as well.
You know you have a good band when the band let's see, what do you call it? The roadies for the band, when they put covering on your seat to sit on over there, Jack.
Keep it warm for you.
Yeah, to keep them warm for them. So,
but there's a little generator over there.
Yeah, but you know what? They do a great job. I've seen them a couple years now being in the region with us, and they really do a good job performing, and you can tell why they're such a decorated group of young people. They do a great job, and our Cavaliers, they've gotten better each year. So it's not nowhere near the scale that Central Band is, but boy, they put out a good sound for just a small number of kids.
The talent is there, just not the size.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So just building a program like any other thing. So
that's exactly
Pete Wiggins will be taking over that program next year, begin to build that. They'll be practicing in the field house. Well, we're just about ready. The horn is rung. put an extra 3 minutes on there, and they'll be work things out and get people ready to play.
Well, they got ZZ Top jamming in the background at LaGrange, so Phillips getting them pumping, boy. He got everybody on their feet.
He is the stadium DJ and does a good job.
He sure has. But
everybody fired up.
They put a couple of minutes back on the clock, Jack. What are you looking for here in the second half, Jack?
I was just thinking about that myself. One thing I've been very impressed with the Callaway offense and the way that the coach has done a good job of dialing things in. They don't get locked into one thing. If they feel that one thing's not working well, let's just try something else. They start off in the eye, run that pretty well. Culpepper gets some good yards down the field. But as they start to read that out, see that coming, break up into the 4-receiver set, single back there with Godwin, go to the shotgun, able to move the ball that way too. Don't do a little bit too much of that because we'll just bring it back down. We might throw out of the eye. We might throw out of the spread. So you're really mixing things up and keeping a defensive coordinator on his heels. I look for more of that in the second half.
Well, again, when they go in at halftime, Jack, it's a game of adjustments. And whichever team can make the best adjustments at halftime, obviously this is the Captain Obvious statement, should come out on top in the second half. And, of course, it's up to the kids to execute those adjustments. But you're right. The Cavaliers, I guess if you look at the stats, for the first quarter, or the first half, the Cavaliers pretty much dominated offensively. Again, the Central was only able to get, a defensive touchdown and then an interception down here that set up a short touchdown run. So
Cavaliers win on it for fourth down most all the time.
Yeah,
and then looking over at from the other side, I think that Central had to punt the ball at least 4 times.
Right, and Central's been a little bit conservative. That field position has not allowed them to really cut it loose.
Right.
They rely on that defense. They came into the game giving up only 43 points all year. The Cavaliers put 14 on them in the first half. But, again, this is the playoffs, Jack. All these teams are good. This has the playoff excitement and the playoff playoff atmosphere. So it's going to be that type of game, and I look for the second half to be the same as the first. I hope the Cavaliers get one more point than Central in the second half.
That's all we're looking for. All right, now let's take 30 seconds back to the station. We'll have kickoff when we come back live here from Callaway Stadium on Eagle Sports.
Attention, attention! If you are currently an active duty or retired vet, or if you are employed by a school or university, you qualify for supplier pricing. Step into a 2014 GMC Sierra Double Cab SLE for $29,886 or a 2014 Chevy Cruze LT for $18,963. Come in and save thousands at All Pro Chevy, Buick, Cadillac, and GMC on New Franklin Road in beautiful LaGrange. All Pro Auto Group, where the customer always wins.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. Set to kick the ball off, kicking left to right as you look at your radio dial. Fresh set of minutes, 12 of them to be exact, on the clock. And here we go. Stepping up, and there's the kick. Nice high kick. Going to be taken back inside the 5 from the 2. Up to the 10. And, wow, we're all over him. Got to wrap up, though. He pops free to the right side, gets across the 20, still on his feet to the 22, to the 25. Still on his feet, wrapped up finally at the 30. No, he's up and running down the sideline. Now knocked out of bounds at the 50. Wow.
Jack, you don't see that kind of effort from a there's no words to describe that type of effort that time. Number 21, Kyle Terrell, he caught that ball on about his 4-yard line. And they're going to he got all the way across the 50, but there's a penalty marker back down here near the 29-yard line. That was for blocking the back.
That is horrible
break
for
that
them.
back. But that is unbelievable.
It's great for the Cavaliers.
That young man really put a lot of effort. That play looked like it was blown up. C.J. Wortham on coverage, but, boy, 21 kept his feet moving, found a way to get to the outside, just refused to go down.
C.J. had him back at about the 15, almost to the 20. He pops out, spins out, goes around the right side, is hit again. Looks like we got him. Bounces off of that one. Looks like he goes out of bounds at 30, but they keep him in bounds. He gets all the way across the 50.
A big break for the Cavaliers.
Wow.
Jack, you're talking about 30 yards of field position right there. So instead of being at midfield, Central's going to start this drive back inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line.
So the big return is negated, and they'll have the ball from the 20. Long puts the man in motion, turns around. Going to hand the ball off to him, come around that side, and he's going to be hit and dropped at the 20. Gain of about, let's give him 3, 2nd and 7.
Number 13, Aaron Clausell, again from his free safety, the first man at the point of attack, and number 8, LeBron Zalea, cleaned that up after a gain of about 2 yards.
Cavaliers defense has done an excellent job so far in really only one touchdown that they've let the folks from Central score tonight, and that was, the ball was on the 15, hard to stop them in that kind of play. They're going to run the sweep to the far side, find a little running room, and now he's free. Across the 30 to the 40 to the 50. Makes some adjustments in midfield, back to the right. Going to be brought out, taken down to the 30. But, man, did he scamper once he got across that second line.
That's that young tailback, number 6, Damaris Owensby, junior, 5'6", 180. Boy, he got a good block on the corner from those big offensive linemen. He caught the Cavaliers in a little blitz on that side and really turned a big play. Get the Central Lions out of the shadow of their own end zone. Now they're about there, Jack, down near the Callaway 31, about where they were when
that's
that
almost
kickoff while ago.
You're exactly right. Double wing set, single back to the backfield. Long with the quarterback. Takes a snap, rolls out, hands the ball to his tailback, a little trap play inside, about 2, 2nd and 8.
Little, like you said, Jack, a little quick trap up the middle of the field that time by number 3, Lorenzo Patterson, and number 8, LeBron Zalea held that to a short gain. Play picked up about 2 yards, brings up 2nd down and 8.
10:30 left to go. 14-14 your score. Central trying to put the ball in on a big drive here. Here we go. Back to the line of scrimmage comes Central. Man split wide to this near side. Put a man in motion going around to the far side. Back to that trap. Gets across down to the 35-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
By having some success with that sweep, Jack, it's opened up a little bit of the middle of the field. Central has run 2 consecutive trap plays. Brings up a big 3rd down here in about 4. And I would guess, Jack, you're probably in 4-down territory here for Central. Ball's on the Callaway 25. So let's see if the defense can get a big stop here and maybe make Central go for it on 4th down.
I think you're right. Punting is not their style so far in this ball game. Official timeout. Let's see what the issue is. Now we're going to roll it. Quarterback Long goes back under center. The Cavaliers are showing blitz, and they're going to hand the ball off going around the right side. He's going to be real close to 1st down. I think he may be right at it.
Looks like he's going to be a tad short, Jack, but I think they ran that little sweep to the right side again. It's been so successful for him in this drive, so it's going to come up about a yard short. So it is 4th down and about 1 now. Ball's on the Cavalier 22.
This is a big play right here.
It is a big play, Jack. Whether Central scores or not, they've come out in the second half and established the line of scrimmage, and this has been a good drive for them. So now the Cavaliers got to step up and make a play and get that ball back.
Fans on both sides on their feet. Here comes Central. They've run into quarterback sneak and got it earlier. Cavaliers going to jump off sides and give them 5.
Wow. Not sure what happened there. That's just
anticipation.
Yeah,
you think both crowds are screaming.
Got to be a little more disciplined than that, though, Jack. That's a big play right there. That's too easy right there. Allows Central a fresh set of downs down inside in the 20-yard line down at the 17. So 1st down and 10 now for Central.
What's also tough, the guy that jumped is right across the ball. you got to see that coming. So fresh set of downs now for Central. From the 18-yard line, man in motion from the far side. He's going to get it, try to get to the corner. We're going to snatch him up from behind now. Big hit across the middle to bring him down.
Eric Clausell from his safety position delivering the hit, but that play was made by number 10, J.T. Wortham, as he set the edge over here and just would not let the man get outside, and Eric Clausell cleaned up that cutback.
He's actually going to lose 2 on that one, so 2nd down and 12 now for Central. There's the yard that we needed a moment ago.
Good job that time by the Cavalier defense. Not as much success running that ball to this side as they did on the other side. So let's see what Central comes up with now. Ball back up, around the 19-yard line.
Long goes back under center, puts a man in motion back to this near side. Fakes the handoff to him. He's going to roll. He's got some running room himself. Turns up field to the 15. Going to be brought down at the 10. Short of the 1st down, brings up 3rd.
Good decision by quarterback Long right there. Everybody was covered downfield. He just tucked it under his arm and got what he could and picked up a good gain there on I guess that's 3rd down. Jack brings up 3rd down now and about ball's marked on the 10-yard line. 3rd down and about 3 now. With 7:49 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and your score tied.
Clock continues to tick. They'll bring in the quarterback from the far side. He's getting his call in from there, much like the Callaway Cavaliers do. They break the huddle. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Long checks his line, double wing set, puts a man in motion back to this near side. Coming down the line. Long's going to keep it, turn up field, get the first down. As he's near.
That's going to depend on the spot, Jack. He had to get down near the 8, so he's not. Yeah, I guess he is, Jack.
Yeah,
where is? Yeah, I'm looking at that soccer line, I guess, Jack.
It'll throw you off.
Yeah,
it will throw you off.
It definitely did.
So first and goal for the Central Lions.
Ball's going to be marked. What's that, Jack? 7-yard line, I guess.
But you can run out and kick it from there if you play soccer.
Yeah,
so
you can. You can.
I know just enough rules of soccer to get me in trouble. Real proud of my son Jackie. They found out he made the All-Star team this year.
Go.
So that's not pretty bad. Put a man in motion going back to the far side. He's going to get it. Finds a little seam there. He's going to cut the corner, turn up field, hit right at the line of scrimmage. But he gets in for a touchdown. Central's going to score with 7:01 left to go in the third.
That was an impressive opening half drive by Central Carrollton. They were backed up inside their 20-yard line, Jack, and took it 80 yards for a touchdown. Found some success running the sweep to the right side, the left side of the Cavalier defense, and they go up by a score of 20-14 with 7 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
You talk about adjustments, and we talked right before halftime. They weren't getting anything inside. The Cavaliers were really stuffing them there, so this time they go to the outside and pick up yardage. On to tip the point after touchdown is Central. Snap, hold, kick is up. And that kick is good. 21-14, 7:01 left to go in this third quarter play. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports.
Joel Upchurch is your Rebanks result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Upchurch at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is on Ridgecrest Road. It's the crown jewel of downtown LaGrange. This beautiful home has beautiful bedrooms.
Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new 2014 Kia Soul or up to $500,000. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul.
Listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
7:01 left to go in the third quarter of play. 21-14 is your score. Callaway trailing right now. Nice drive by Central. They take it 80 yards down the field. And that's one of those they just didn't like they were going to be denied.
That was a great drive, Jack. It really was. Let's give Central a lot of credit right there. They found some success on their right side running that sweep play over there, the Cavalier left side. So Cavaliers got to make some adjustments over there on that left side, see if they can't stop them from having success over there.
Look for the short kick again as he's just one step from this near side. Really kicks it almost a diagonal. Step up, and there's the kick. High kick towards the corner. Taking it to 30. Fair catch called for. Really probably about the 29, and that's where the Cavaliers will have it first and 10.
Dre Martin again over there with the fair catch. So Cavaliers now need to come out and respond and answer that touchdown by Central. So let's see if this offense can get going again, Jack.
So 21-14, the Cavalier offense back on the field. It is interesting, though, about how adjustments go. Central definitely took the ball much more to the outside in that first drive of the second half. Cavaliers break the huddle. I formation. They'll send twins out to this near side of the slot receiver there. Godwin takes it. Hands the ball off to Culpepper. Fights his way. Nice little extra effort. Gets him about 8 yards instead of the 2 that Central thought they had.
Good job of being patient by Eddie that time. Right up the middle of the field again behind Josh Williams, Stephen Curtis, Devin Powell. So a good gain on first down.
Cavaliers right back up to the line of scrimmage. Not necessarily hurry up, but they're not huddling right now. Godwin under center. Takes a snap, steps back. Culpepper once more. He's hit, though, right at the line of scrimmage this time, so no extra yardage. This brings them 3rd down and 2.
Boy, that's a big play by their linebacker, number 45 that time for Central. Jackson Lewis stepped in and filled that hole and held that play to no gain. So a big third down and 3 here for the Cavaliers and Central.
Cavaliers will huddle up here. Godwin will come from the sideline with the play.
Godwin has a little bit of a limp, Jack. I wonder if he's injured an ankle or a knee maybe, but it's you can definitely tell he's favoring that left leg.
It's slowing him down a little bit, sure is. Back under center he goes. Long snap count, takes it. Going to run the option, loses the ball. We fall on it, and it's still loose. It looks like they're indicating that Central has picked it up. Let's see what the officials say. Officials are pulling everybody out down there. And it looks like the Cavaliers are going to retain.
No signal yet, but Jack, that's the second time the Cavaliers have tried to run that fullback off the right side, and it's been a missed exchange between the fullback and Godwin. But I think both of them want to keep the ball, but they got to get that figured out, because that's the second time that play has almost resulted in disaster for the Cavaliers.
I think the option needs to become just a double option instead of triple.
So a big stop for Central right there, and the Cavaliers are going to have to punt here on their first drive.
They still don't send a man deep, and they're going to jump off sides, and we jump off sides too, though. So let's see.
Wow.
I think it's going to be against them. If it does, it's going to be close.
Boy, that'll be close to a first down, won't it? Boy, return to favor that time.
Of course, that does change things up a little bit.
Yeah, Coach Zachary not real happy with number 52 over there. So he getting an earful
That's
right
there.
That's
the first down, I think, Tony.
Yeah, I believe
first
you're right.
down.
Wow, that's big right there.
That's
Jack.
huge.
That is big right there.
That changes the whole perspective of things. Whoa.
Boy, the Central coaching staff really eat number 52 up over there. But that young man's done a good job on the defensive line so far. He'll regroup, and he'll be back to make a play later. But a good break for the Cavaliers right here. First down and 10, Jack. Let's take advantage of it right here, guys.
Got one under center. Takes a snap. Reverses out. Going to throw the ball. Got a man in front of him. Way down the field. They're going to fight for it. Jump ball, and it's going to fall incomplete. A lot of pushing and shoving down there. No call.
And that's a good no call, I think, Jack. Two good athletes. Number one for Central, Riddle at cornerback against Braylon Sanders down here. Both fighting for the ball, and a good no call, I thought, that time by the official.
Yep.
Good play call by the Cavaliers. Opportunity, first down, good field position.
Try
to hit a big play down the field and hopefully loosen up that secondary a little bit.
Well, again, Central can't rest on their laurels. They can't just play run all the time, because Godwin has connected and will connect. 4:51 left to go. Twins to the top side. Single back in the backfield. Fake to him. Godwin going to air it out to the corner. Lose the ball, though. The ball's incomplete right at the 40. Had a little bit of running room ahead of him. So third down and 10.
Yeah, Braylon just didn't look that one in. Had a blocker in front of him. Number 7, Nick Woodyard, could have gone for a big gain, but instead it was dropped out there. So that brings up third down and 10 now for the Cavaliers.
Need to get a first down there. And, again, very noticeable in the running style of Godwin. That left leg hurt a little bit. Not moving as fast as he normally does. Godwin will set up in a pistol set this time. First time we've seen this formation. Gets the snap, steps back, fakes the handoff to Culpepper. Throws a little screen down towards the middle. Caught. Oh, no, he loses it.
Oh, my goodness.
Or did he make the catch?
Well, no, he dropped the ball, but a late flag. I'm not sure what that call is. I don't know if he came in with a helmet or what, Jack. We'll see what that call is going to be. The Cavaliers had a
pass interference against the Cavaliers.
Okay, so maybe that was something we didn't see. Maybe that happened earlier, but Cavaliers had a slot to the left side, Jack, and nobody from Central picked up the slot guy. He was wide open on the left side. Cavaliers just didn't see it that time.
All right, so they'll back him up. The coaching staff over there a little fired up. Tony's finally got the coaching staff over there looking at him. They thought it was against them, and it's against us instead. So was that a targeting foul? Because they backed us up 15.
Well, he didn't give the targeting foul. Well, now, again, it'll be from the line of scrimmage too, Jack.
But is it 15?
Well, they called pass interference, so.
All right. So they'll break the huddle.
Third down and about 40, it looks like, Jack.
I
don't know.
It's a long way.
I hope the Cavaliers have a play for third down at 40. I'm not sure here.
At least 25. Got to get all the way to the 50-yard line for a first down. Godwin going to pass. Back. Little screen across the middle. And they're going to hit Culpepper and wrap him up at the 30.
Good defense by Central. They smell that play out real quick. Number 37 that time. For Central from his linebacker position, Kyrie Thompson did a good job on Eddie Culpepper. So fourth down and a mile to go, so the Cavaliers are going to have to punt. So Central does a good job after that special teams mistake by giving the Cavaliers a first down, but the defense comes out, stops the Cavaliers on this drive.
The drive is stopped there. We'll have to punt the ball away. Again, no return set up by Central. There's the snap. Step up, lots of time there. Nice kick.
Boy, that's a bomb there. That's a great kick. And going to get a great roll, too. Wow.
Down to the 10.
Wow.
To the 5. And right there at the 5-yard line. Let's take 30 seconds back to the station. Cavaliers trailing 21-14 in Eagle Sports.
Slick here with Key of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for the American Cancer Society by donating $25 for every new car sold. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices on all new Kias. Like the 2015 Kia Sorento LX for as low as $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us, beards and all, at 1217 Lafayette Parkway. Help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 6612.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Here comes Central. They'll kind of fake a sweep and then a little reverse back to the other side with the wing back. Cavaliers have seen that before in film, I guess, because they're all over it.
A little misdirection that time. The Lions have had good success running that sweep. That time they faked it and had a little reverse action on that one and tried to get the guy on the corner, but Cavaliers would have none of it. We got an injured Cavalier down on the field. Jack can't tell who that is.
Got the old binoculars here and see if I can get a.
At least he's sitting up, Jack. Is that number 3, Lorenzo Patterson? Now Lorenzo's on his feet. Let's see who that is.
It's going to start with a 1. Turn it around a little bit, y'all, so I can see who that is. While they're tending to him, we'll find out who that is, and we'll take a quick 30-second break. Back to the station. Cavaliers trailing 21-14 on Eagle Sports.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today.
CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Clausell was the young man that was out on the field. He's back up and ready to go.
Made his way off on his own power, so that's good to see him. We need him back in there at his safety position. He's a big hitter in there. He's an enforcer for the Cavaliers in that secondary.
3 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in this third quarter play. They hand the ball off around the far side. Miss a tackle. He gets to the 15-yard line. Flag on the play back there. That's going to come back.
That's probably going to be a hold on that side, Jack. Well, again, the Central has found some success on that right side. Maybe the reason being they're holding all the time over there, Jack. But they got caught that time. So a break for the Cavaliers. It's going to back them up, even going to back Central up inside their own 10-yard line. So going to bring up second down and still.
That's a spot of the foul call right there. About half the distance to the goal line.
See where they're going to spot. Going to mark it out from the 6. So it's going to be down inside the 3-yard line, Jack. So opportunity here for the Cavaliers to get a good stop. And, boy, if they can get a turnover right here and answer that touchdown.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings.
Wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. Any way we can get some points, Jack.
3:19 clock's running again. 21-14 your score. Callaway trailing right now in the third quarter. Battle for the top of the region between Central and Callaway right now. The quarterback long, goes under center. Takes his time, hands the ball off to his tailback, going to go to the right side. He's getting close to the 5. Actually, he's short of the 5. Brings up third down.
Actually going to mark him down. He slipped in the backfield, Jack. And, boy, that was close. He's going to be marked inside the 1-yard line, Jack.
Wow. He popped up quick, but the eagle eye refs that back there going to park him. You're right inside the 1. Woof.
Third down. Central's got to get the ball out past the 20 or near the 21-yard line. So, Jack, if I'm trying to recall, has Central attempted a pass tonight? I know they had a rollout earlier, but they've kept the ball on the ground. I don't expect them to do anything differently right here, Jack.
Well, I think they've had one time where they've even gone to shotgun. Quarterback going to just try to get upfield, get a little bit so that the punter won't have to stand on his end zone. Little quarterback sneak and maybe gets a yard and a half. So fourth down now, and they'll have to punt it away. So a great opportunity for the Cavaliers.
Good series for the Cavalier defense. Central sort of shot themselves in the foot there with a couple of penalties and then the slip on that side. So let's see if Cavaliers can handle this punt cleanly and get good field position and go down and tie this game up, Jack, with 2 minutes to go here in a quick third quarter and the clock's running.
This is another situation where if the Cavaliers can hold that line a little bit, just kind of pop them and give Godwin a little bit of time to get the ball, they step up, get the kickoff.
Wow, out the side of his foot. Boy, Jack, they're going to get great field position right here.
It's going to be the 26-yard line is where he's going to mark it out. Goodness gracious.
Wow, they're going to put that, Jack, at the 20-yard line. That's about a 10-yard kick. Unbelievable. What a break for the Cavaliers. So now the Cavaliers with an opportunity. They got to take advantage of this, Jack. 1:46 to go here in the third quarter. Got the ball at the Central 20-yard line, down by one score, 21-14. So now's the time for the Cavaliers to make a play and tie this ball game up.
It's a cliche, but it is a game of mistakes. And when we made a mistake, they capitalized on it. Now they've made a mistake. Let's see if we can do it as well. Twins to this near side. Here come the Cavaliers. I formation behind the quarterback, Godwin. He takes the snap, rolls out, hands the ball to Culpepper. Culpepper fights to the inside, now pops outside. They're going to swarm all over him right at the 20-yard line.
That time, Eddie Culpepper was really swarmed under on that left side. The Central defensive line did a good job that time. They whipped the Cavaliers on that side. But that's one of the only times tonight that's happened. Unfortunately, it backs the Cavaliers up. They're going to lose a yard, second down and 11.
Godwin comes in from the sideline with the play. Once again, sends two receivers to the right. Here they come. I formation behind Godwin. Takes the snap, rolls out. Fakes handoff to Culpepper. Got a man in his face. Escapes from him. They're going to sack him back at the 26-yard line.
Good pressure that time by Central. Number 49 stayed at home with his defensive end, Aaron Smith, and also number 63, Max Whitlock, again from his defensive line. So a big play by the Central defense. Play's going to lose about 7 yards. Going to be marked all the way back outside the 25-yard line. And that's the defensive back's best friend, Jack. We talk about it, and that's that pressure. And Central did a good job that time creating that pressure and got in Terry's face, and he was unable to get rid of the ball.
Well, let's look at it this way. It gives him more room to work with his secondary.
There you go. You know, Jack, the slot man is open out here. There's a big cushion between him and the safety.
Yeah, you're right. They're not on him at all.
One of the Cavaliers will exploit that here in a little bit.
Got one long snap count. Fakes the handoff to Culpepper. Rolling, looking. Airs out to the corner. Got a man there. He jumps. Does he make the catch? Yes, touchdown! Kelly Cavaliers.
What a catch, Braylon Sanders, young 10th grader. Caught the ball at the highest point, and your score now, Central 21, Callaway 20.
Sanders gets all the way up in the air, times his jump exactly perfect, and comes down with a touchdown. We'll set up for the point after touchdown.
Jack, I don't know if you've ever shook Braylon's hands. His hands are huge. His dad was a tremendous athlete in Hogansville, Charles Sanders, and he went up and high-pointed that ball and did a great job of catching it in his hands and securing it to the ground.
Here comes the extra point. Snap, hold, kick is up. And the kick is good. We're knotted again.
It's no good, Jack.
Well, no good.
Oh, my goodness.
I missed it. I looked up and thought it was gone through. So we're going to trail by one, 20-21. We've got 18 seconds left to go in the third. Let's go ahead and take a quick 30 seconds back to the station on Eagle Sports.
Touchdown! Great teams bring together skill, the right equipment, and ongoing support. It's a winning combination. At West Georgia Health in LaGrange, our highly rated teams sport medical expertise, state-of-the-art technology, and comprehensive support services. That's why our heart clinic is leading the way in cardiovascular care and ranked in the top 10% of all U.S. hospitals for medical excellence. West Georgia accredited by the Commission on Cancer and brings together the latest in diagnostic and treatment protocols. When it comes to keeping you healthy, West Georgia Health is on your side. From quality outcomes and advanced procedures to community education, we're in the game for you. For more information or to review our playbook, visit wghealth.org. West Georgia Health. So healthy together.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back. Another big return on the part of Central, taking it all the way from the 5 up to the 35, 30-yard return. And that's where Central had the ball first and 10 with 10 seconds left to go in the third.
Number 21, Kyle Terrell there for Central, got the ball out to his 35. Had a big hit there by number 5, Cedric Maynard. So 21-20, Jack, we got a barn burner with 10 seconds to go here till the end of the third quarter. And, wow, that was a quick third quarter, Jack.
Wow,
not a lot of passes that time. So, all right, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So the Cavaliers, they got to finish strong here, Jack, in the fourth quarter.
We were joking a little bit during the break that during that 60-second break that, you've got to score again to win. So touchdown, you're still going to win. Either way, high snap is they're going to hand the ball off, and we're going to be all over him back at the 30.
Boy, that high snap really destroyed that timing. That on number 19. That's young Freeman there, Michael Freeman from his linebacker position, ain't on a blitz and really caught the running back before he had a chance to go. So Central's going to let the clock run out, Jack. That's the end of 3 quarters. That's just what you play for, Jack.
There we go. One more to go. 21-20. It's all we look for. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football right here on Eagle Sports.
Kia Soul and receive a Georgia lottery ticket for a chance to win a new 2014 Kia Soul or up to $500,000. The 2014 Soul is totally transformed. It's uniquely styled and features advanced technology. The Soul LX starts as low as $16,900 and comes backed by Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by today or shop anytime online at KiaofLaGrange.com. Help support your local economy.
Products not available in all states.
Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Fresh 12 minutes, 21-20 in favor of Central. They have the ball. They're going to hand the ball off in the backfield, and we're going to bring him down at the 35-yard line. Back to the original line of scrimmage, so that's 3rd down and 10 for them.
A touchdown-saving tackle that time by number 21, R.J. Williams. That young tailback, number 6 for Central, was about to make a big play right there. And big 3rd down and 10 now here for the Callaway defense as they try to get the ball back to that offense. And 11:34 to go here in your ball game, and your score Central 21, Callaway 20.
So defense has done a tremendous job in this second half. A big drive they had the first of it, but they've stopped them ever since. Twins to the top side. They'll go to the shotgun set. Haven't seen this from them very much. They're going to throw the ball.
In and out of his hands, incomplete. Boy, that's 2. He would have still been short of the first down, Jack, but that would have been a lot more manageable 4th down, but I don't think they would have gone for it this deep in their territory. So 4th down and 10 now. Central going to send on the punting team. Good job that time by the Callaway defense. Coach Hubbard dialed up some blitzes, came in with some pressure. So the Cavaliers, if they can handle this punt cleanly, get a good return, can get their hands back on the football with an opportunity to go take the lead.
That's the goal. Of course, we've actually been close to blocking this thing up the middle with not that big of a punt block expected. Another high, short kick.
Jack, that ball was actually deflected.
Watch out.
Number 8 that time, I believe that's LeBron Zalea, got a blitz, drove the blocker back into the punter, and I believe he drove him into that and knocked that ball down a little bit.
Ran right up his back, and they'll have the ball at the 32-yard line. So Callaway will have it there. 11:06 left to go in this contest. Callaway with the ball. Going to have to drive from the 32.
11:06, Jack, to go here in the 4th quarter. So Cavaliers looking to make a drive here and go put points on and take the lead back.
The band from the far side getting things going over there. Get fired up. High formation behind Godwin. Godwin steps back. Looking to pass.
Got a lot of room over here, Jack.
He's going to get to the corner. Up to the 35. Goes out of bounds at the 40.
Good job.
Whoa. What is that?
Thank you. Now, that's going to be on. That should be on Central right
guys,
there.
Get away from him.
Because he had Courtney Lay by the face mask and wouldn't let him go. So
just carried him out of bounds.
Yeah, he sure did. That's going to be. That should
Cavaliers
be on
need to get
Central.
back.
Let's see what that call is, but I think that's going to be on Central. They just wouldn't let go of that face mask.
I know the teammates want to back up their player, but they don't need to get anything started here. As what happened at the end of the play, we thought he was well out of bounds. That just kind of carried over into the sideline.
Yeah, it did. Yes, it did.
I think all of us just kind of thought it was over.
Well, they tell you to play through the whistle, and that's exactly what was going on. So we'll see. I'm not sure what's going on
here. Is there
here.
No call here?
There's got to be a call on something, Jack, because you had Central coaches off the sideline on this side of the field.
Well, they may have asked the coaches to come on and talk to the players or something.
There's definitely a flag down over here, so let's see what.
They've walked a player off of the far side.
Be interesting to see what this call is, Jack.
The man in the white hat has gone to the far side to talk to that coaching staff.
Right.
It may be an ejection on their side.
The Central staff is not very happy about it over there, so let's see what this is going to be.
Tempers a flaring, that's for sure.
Well, you know, Jack, this is a time where you have to keep your composure. You have to practice the way you you got to practice what you practiced all week. Do what you do. Remain calm, it's hard.
They're throwing somebody out.
Yeah, it's hard to do, Jack. When you're in the heat of battle like this, it's hard to do. We've all been there, and I'm not so sure if 37 didn't get ejected right here, Jack. We'll see what happened. That's a big blow. He's one of their big linebackers. He's still on the field. Right here at the 44-yard line, 47-yard line. So let's see what we got, Jack.
Well, I just watched all the coaches step away, and they were all fired up, throwing their arms in the air. Watching to see what the man in the white hat has to say about this. Nice little conversation they're having down there. The other two officials step in, and
what we could try to describe what happened, Jack. Courtney Lay, a big tight end for Callaway, was involved in blocking number 37 for Central, and they continued on a little bit after the whistle. Listen, here's the call, Jack.
Personal foul, face mask against Central. And is that it? They're not going to call anything about the sideline, looks like. I don't see an ejection. So they'll mark that across the 50. And looks like he's going to get down to the 44-yard line. Now let's see, do they come back and make an ejection, or is that it?
I don't see. 37 is still on the field at his middle linebacker position, Jack. So it doesn't look like anyone's been ejected so far, but let's see what.
If I'm Central, that all turned out better than I thought it would.
Well, yeah, and to be honest with you, that's probably a good job by the officials. They could have done a lot of different things. Well, they do have one leaving the field over there, Jack. See him leaving the field?
Yeah, he's walking out.
Is that number 8? That's the quarterback, Jack?
That is the quarterback, number 8. Callaway running down the Culpeper across the 40. But he did, you're exactly right, number 8, the quarterback long.
Wow, I wonder.
Headed to the showers.
Wow, I wonder what happened there.
I wonder if he was under his own power.
I wonder if he came off the sideline, Jack. I wonder what.
That, or could he have gotten into an official's face or something like
Greg
that?
Greg Hicks, can you get dressed and get down here and give us a sideline report,
we need you on the sideline, man.
Buddy?
Golly.
I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, the Cavaliers will take it. 10:30, the clock running.
Call Trey real quick, see what's going on.
Second down and 5, ball inside the Central 40 at the 39-yard line.
Tell Trey to walk over to ask Pete what just happened. Here we go. There's the snap. Faking the sweep. Godwin got some people in his face. He'll step out. They're going to bring him down.
Ball's
loses
on
the ball.
Ground.
And they're going to say he's down right there at the 40, about the 47.
Yeah. Good pressure by Central that time. Terry's got to get that clock going a little faster in his head. Once he makes his couple of reads, he needs to get rid of that football and not take a sack like that and drop his guys out of field goal capabilities there. But a good job by the Central defense as they continue to bring pressure and get in Terry's face and not allow him to step into a throw. Third down now, Jack, at about 14.
21-20 is your score. 9:42 left to go in this contest. Callaway with the drive here, but they're looking at 3rd and 14 now.
Maybe it's another Hail Mary to Braylon Sanders. What do you think, Jack? It worked good last time. Try it again.
That or the flea flicker. We'll see what happens.
Again, there's that slot man, Jack. See him on the other side.
He's wide open
He's
right
wide
now.
open. He stood up and threw it to him. Big cushions. Really big cushions.
He's going to throw it. Got a man wide open back at the 30.
That's Sanders again, Jack.
Sanders with 2 great moves.
He's still moving. He could go, Jack.
10, 5, touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
Braylon Sanders, Jack. We talked about him early. He has emerged in the second half. What a throw by Terry Godwin.
Cavaliers got to be careful they don't get a celebration penalty.
We got a flag back here, Jack. Let's see what that's going to be. That may come back, Jack. Yep. So it looks like, Jack, it might be after the catch. So it could be a first down.
It could be. He broke those ankles with 2 big
cuts. Let's not speculate what happened right here. So let's see what happens.
We also got to be careful in the celebration as half the team ran to the end zone to congratulate him.
And you know, Jack,
put a call on us quick.
You know, Jack, that's tough when a kid scores a touchdown. You really got to let him. You should let him celebrate a little bit anyway.
Personal foul
Targeting?
Targeting against Callaway.
Wow, that's an interesting call.
From that position, it's a very interesting call since the pass was thrown back here across the 50.
Well, and the throw was at the flag was actually dropped out here where the pass was actually completed at on the far side of the field near the 25-yard line. So that's going to back it up. I think, let's see what the call is going to be here, Jack. So it's not going to be a first down, it doesn't look like. So now instead of a touchdown, a go-ahead touchdown, it's going to be 3rd down and 10 now.
But wait a minute. We were throwing the ball 3rd down
was it it wasn't a spot foul, so I don't know if it was.
I don't, unless they're fixing to mark off some more from here. But I thought that Terry had thrown the ball from the other side of the 50. They were looking at 3rd down, and did they move the chains? Is that what the miss is? That they'd already moved the chains, and now they're trying to reposition them?
Be interesting to see. The throw was from across the 50-yard line, Jack, it looks like, and it was a first down touchdown by Braylon Sanders, but there was a flag down around the 20-yard line for a the official gave the targeting signal, but I didn't see anybody leave the field for anything. So ball's going to be back out to the central 43-yard line, and it's going to bring up 3rd down again, Jack. 3rd down and about 8.
So maybe it was from the spot of the catch. I don't know. Anyway, it's actually not too bad. We're looking at 3rd down and 7. Gama will go from the shotgun set. Takes the snap. They got the blitz coming. He steps back, going to throw it out there, and he's going to throw it incomplete. Tried to hang it out there for Eddie.
Good job that time by the Central defense. Number 23 wouldn't let Eddie Culpepper out of his sight, and a good job by Terry Godwin to get rid of the football. So a go-ahead touchdown call back due to a late penalty. So the Cavaliers are going to be forced to punt now with 9 minutes to go, 9:07 to go in your ball game, and they're down by 1. Big punt here, Jack, if they can pin them deep and hold them. An opportunity to get it back in good field position.
A little too far to go for it. Again, they still don't have anybody back for a return. So their return yards of the season have not been very good, I'm sure. There's the snap. Steps up, gets the punt off. It's the right distance. Can they stop it before it rolls in the end zone?
Boy,
down to the
can,
5. And right on the line. Oh, no, I think it went in.
Oh, my goodness.
It
They
went
let
through
him.
his legs.
Oh, a mental mistake by the Cavaliers. My goodness. Jack, they had an opportunity to down it on the 1-yard line. I don't know what happened right there.
It rolls through his legs and goes in the end zone.
Oh, my goodness.
So they'll bring it out to the 20. And Central will have much better field position than they thought they were going to have.
Oh, boy, that one hurt there, Jack. Instead of the ball inside the 1, it comes out to the 20-yard line. I don't know what happened right there, Jack. Just a little lack of concentration, lost focus there a little bit.
16 and 17-year-old men on the field.
Oh, my goodness.
A
break for Central, though. 8:56 to go here in the fourth quarter, and they're up by 1.
That could be a big play.
Now, Jack, is there a new quarterback in for Central? I believe it is. That young man just turns and gives to that 21 again, so a new quarterback in for Central. Number 9. That's Jaleel Terry, young junior, with not a lot of experience. So if number 8 was ejected for some reason, that's going to cost him next week also, Jack, in the playoffs. So that's a tough break right there. So looks like we got another flag down.
It's talking to Callaway, so it's going to be against Central.
I would imagine both coaches have seen enough of the stripes in this fourth quarter. They just soon let them play. So that's going to mark off 10 yards, Jack. Might be another hole. That's going to take it back down near the 15-yard line.
So the ball will rest, as you mentioned, on the 15. 8:50 left to go. Cavaliers trailing by a point. 21-20. Here we go. New quarterback under center. And they're going to be offsides.
That's going to cost them another 5 yards.
Two guys in motion, the same, different cadence.
That's exactly.
You got new quarterback back there.
Great point, Jack. You're exactly right. Different cadence, different snap count. Different voice.
Yep.
And right
voice
now.
That, they've been hearing the same voice all season long.
That's exactly right. And so, it's going to cost them 5 more yards, but the Cavaliers will take it. So exactly what you want what you want if you're a Cavalier fan.
We might get inside the 5 where we were supposed to be.
8:39 to go. You're not having to. They're losing yardage, and you're not having to stop that clock. So
still first down.
Still first down. A lot of things can happen here, but first down in about 20.
All right, they break the huddle.
Don't really expect him to do anything exotic here, Jack, with a new quarterback.
Just hand the ball off.
Run that sweep that they've had success with.
He's going to cut it back inside. Might have should have tried to take it to the outside because there's Cavaliers all over him.
going to get out across the 15-yard line, Jack. Pick up a few yards. Going to bring up second down now at about 15 with 8:09 to go in your ball game and the clock running. And your Cavaliers down by 1, 21-20. Jack, want to say hello to some folks listening to our broadcast. My family, Danette, Jake, Luke, and my mother-in-law Joanne, and the legendary Annie Jean, Joanne's dog. So they're all listening in tonight, pulling for the Cavaliers.
So here they come.
Crowd's on their feet, Jack.
Second down and 15. They're taking their time. Going to go from a shotgun set, put a man in motion. Cavaliers showing blitz. They roll to the left. We're going to get him in the backfield, back inside the 5.
There's number 8, LeBron Zalea, and also number 3, Lorenzo Patterson from his defensive tackle. Shot that gap and threw that play for a big loss. Going to back Central up now again. Third down as they lose more yardage. Ball's going to be marked inside the 10 at the Central 9-yard line.
It's so funny. The previous play, LeBron's was right in there on that play, made the tackle. And I was going to comment about how he tackles. He doesn't just hit somebody and bounce off. He wraps up in a bear hug and will not let people go. He hit that gap, tackles the quarterback inside, and now they got that right field position inside the 10.
And it's a lost art of tackling, Jack. You know, a lot of kids watch them on TV now. They lead with that head, and they do all these things, and then they don't wrap up anymore. So it's a good tackling is a lost art, but that time right there, the Cavaliers did a good job of wrapping up. So third down now, Jack, and a long way to go here. Cavaliers need to be smart on defense. 7:15 to go in your ball game with an opportunity to get the ball back here on downs.
About 21 yards to go, and they're without their starting quarterback. Central go with that two-wing set. Sets back, tries to hand it off to the tailback. He's going to get to the outside, but actually has to cut back in across the 15, but nowhere near enough for the first down.
Good job by the Cavaliers on the left side. Again, number 21, R.J. Williams. Number 3, Lorenzo Patterson. So the clock continues to run now. Fourth down and about 12 for Central as they get ready to punt from deep in their own territory. The Cavaliers going to send Terry Godwin back near midfield. Opportunity now for the Cavaliers to get the ball back and try to go down and take the lead in this ball game, Jack.
Haven't really had a chance for Terry to make a big return. Some short punts, high punts, good coverage by Central.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing, Jack. You mentioned that. That's good coverage by Central. They've done a good job of keeping the ball away from Terry and not letting him get going.
Low snap,
low.
Bumps up to him.
Short kick this time. Going to hit around 45 and bounce. Cavaliers going to get a good bounce. Going to bounce for them. It's going to make it across the 50. Great field position for the Cavaliers, Jack.
All right, let's take a break. 30 seconds back, 21-20. This could be the big drive of the game right here on Eagle Sports.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Whoa. Oh, my gosh. Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. I don't know if you're with us, but here we go. Godwin doing what Godwin does. Going to go to the right on an option, cuts back inside, makes 3 guys miss, turns around. Pitch relationship is still maintained. He pitches it out. We pick up about 30 down the field.
Terry Godwin tried to run the option to the right side. Central initially did a great job of shutting that down. Terry had made a couple of people miss, and they collapsed on him, and he was able to get the ball to Eddie Culpepper around that right side. Eddie took it down to the 25-yard line. Big gain for the Cavaliers. 5:56 to go in your ball game. You score 21-20 Central.
Still in the shotgun set. Terry talking to his tailback. Actually goes back to the eye. Checks his line, and we're going to jump off sides.
Not a good time for a false start there by the Cavaliers. Number 9, Courtney Lay got a little anxious and moved early, so that's going to back them up 5 yards, Jack.
Just increasing the drama. 5:43. Still a lot of time in this ball game. 21-20. Do you go for 2 if we do get the touchdown?
Well, let's see, Jack. 27-20. Just about have to, Jack, because
just to make sure they can.
Right, a touchdown and an extra point wins it for you. So, I think you have to be thinking about that.
Godwin gets his guys back at the line of scrimmage. He's going to go under center, taking his time. There's a snap. Steps back, hands the ball to his tailback, who finds a seam.
He could go,
down
Jack!
5, touchdown Cavaliers! Cedric Maynard goes into the end zone for the score.
Jack, they went right back to that play that they started the game with, right up the middle of the field behind big Josh Williams. Devin Powell that big offensive line, Terry Bowles, Courtney Lay, the good Nick Bishop doing a great job. Stephen Curtis opened up a gaping hole, and Cedric Maynard hit it with those fresh legs, put the Cavaliers up by a score of 26-21, and it looks like they are going for 2, Jack.
Maynard looked really good on that play, popping through there, making about 3 guys miss as he hit the secondary.
Nice to have those fresh legs in the fourth quarter, isn't it,
Jack?
Especially,
we got one of our linemen coming off who does not have quite the fresh legs. Actually, no, that's not the lineman. That's a fullback.
Cavaliers are a little bit disorganized here. Hadn't been able to get.
Might have to call a timeout here.
Take a timeout here. Let's see what
that's Brandon Body. That's who that was coming off.
Still got plenty of time. 10 seconds to go on the play clock.
Godwin will go from the shotgun snap, put a man in motion back to the other side. Takes it, rolls to his right. Looking good. Cut inside, calls his own number. He's going to be brought down short.
Wow. That could have been a late hit right there. They led with a helmet right there at the end. So never gave that play a chance to work, Jack, as they tried to run the option. But the Cavaliers, Jack, are up by score 26-21. 5 minutes to go in your ball game.
That's all that matters right now. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier football right here on Eagle Sports.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out? Yeah, of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Having your own State Farm agent means having a real person to help you when you need them. State Farm agent Matt Orr on the square in LaGrange. Call 706-882-0046.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Cavaliers have overcome the turnover bug tonight. They lead 26-21 with 5:16 left to go. Still a lot of football to be played as the Cavaliers need to kick the ball off and make a big stop here.
You know, Jack, when we used to coach Little League Baseball, a lot of the kids that played for me used to rub my head for good luck with crystal ball. So I'm going to rub it now for the Cavaliers. And hopefully, maybe, how about a turnover right here, Jack?
Here's the kick. Have a line drive down the field and may go out of bounds, and it does. So they'll bring it out to the 35. And Central actually have pretty good field position there.
Not what you needed right there, but Cavaliers have to respond on defense now. Ball going to go over about the 35-yard line. So a break for Central right there.
Of course, now we really don't know what happened, but that loss of their starting quarterback really changed things for Central, especially on that last drive, and hopefully it'll change it for the Cavaliers side as this next drive is coming.
Well, I'm sure that young man from Central's been coached up by Coach Zachary. He's waited for his opportunity. He's waited for his moment, and this is it. So, the Cavaliers got to who makes a play late in the game, Jack, usually defines who wins these ball games.
Cavaliers finally get enough guys out on the field. Quarterback goes under center, spins around, hands the ball off. We're going to hit him and bring him down short.
Ball's on the ground, Jack.
Who's got it?
Cavaliers with a turnover, Jack. Nice job.
You asked for it. They got it.
Hey, my Cavaliers. Go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Lorenzo Patterson with the penetration. Blew that play up from the start. Big turnover right there, Jack, for the Cavaliers.
And it was dialed up. You said we got to have a turnover with our first play from scrimmage. Again, you don't have the quarterback they've had. A little bit of a problem with the timing. They make the handoff. He gets hit right in the backfield, loses it, and now Callaway has the ball on the 35-yard line.
Now, Jack, the clock's in their favor, and I fully expect the Cavaliers to try to run that ball right up the middle again with some success. Keep that clock running, protect the football with no turnovers right here. Try to grind out this last 5 minutes.
Body in at the fullback. And quite a big body he is. Step back, hand the ball off to Culpepper. Culpepper gets across the line of scrimmage, conservative football across the 35 down to the 33.
That's the play they scored on earlier, Jack, and that time Central did a good job blocking that one up. Number 41 from his linebacker position, Trace Music, did a good job. But now the clock continues to run, Jack, and I don't think it can run fast enough for me right now. 4:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Cavaliers up by a score of 26-21.
You're watching Big Harley Tabor, number 54. Nice hold that he helped open up. He's got a little bit of problem with his right foot. Kind of shaking it off. Hope he's able to continue to stay in that ball game.
Offensive line's done a great job opening up holes all night long, Jack. They need to do it for one more drive.
Back to the eye for the Cavaliers. Body and Culpepper in the backfield. Godwin steps back, hands the ball to the fullback. Body finds a big hole, still on his feet, finding his way down inside to the 20-yard line. And we haven't called his number almost all night long, and he steps in and makes a big run.
First time the Cavaliers have been able to run that little quick trap to the fullback. That's always been a staple in their offense. That's a big first down for the Cavaliers right there. They're going to mark it on the 20. First down and 10 for the Cavaliers, and the officials are going to stop the clock for an equipment malfunction on the central side of the ball.
Awful convenient equipment malfunction.
Both teams with 3 timeouts left, though, Jack.
Not that anybody would ever do that.
Right, no. That's how you slow down the no huddle.
That or just don't get up off the ground. Who's going to be hurt this time?
Now, one thing you'll watch here, Jack, Coach Napier and his staff do a great job of clock management. They have the clock right in front of them, and you can watch them. They'll try to milk that clock as long as they can. Cavaliers will try to run it down to about 10 seconds before they call the count, and it's down right now. It's at 14. So let's watch how they manage this clock here in the last 4 minutes, Jack. That could be crucial.
Godwin has his guys down, watching the play clock. Takes a snap, steps back, hands the ball off to Culpepper. Culpepper jumps over one. Man, that's like a hurdler. Went across the 20, down to the 18. They stop the clock. A timeout called by Central. They take a timeout. We take one as well. 26-21 with 3:50 left to go. Cavaliers driving right here on Eagle Sports.
Hi, friends. Jess Licht here with Key of LaGrange. Join us this month for
Closer to home with 3 branches in LaGrange. Closer to your money with mobile and internet banking and 6 local ATMs. Plus, you can use any Synovus or Publix Presto ATM in the Southeast. Closer to people who care about you. Local people who make local decisions. We're CB&T. How can we serve you today? CB&T is a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Some restrictions apply to mobile banking. CB&T with us.
Listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
3:50 left to go in this contest. 26-21 your score.
And for the Cavaliers, Jack, that 3:50 can't click off
No.
quick enough. Second down now for the Cavaliers. Second down at about 8. So they need to pick up one more first down, Jack. That would be huge.
Godwin goes under center. Takes a snap, rolls out, hands the ball to Culpepper, finds a hole on the right side, still on his feet. Finally brought down across the 15. That'll be not quite to the first down. He's got to get down to about the 11.
Good job by Brandon Body on the lead block that time. He had a big run about 2 plays ago, and that time he led up in the hole and took on that linebacker and allowed Eddie to cut off of him to the right side and picked up about 4 yards. So a big third down here now for the Cavaliers. Third down at about 3, Jack. 3:26 in your ball game to go, and your score, Callaway 26, Central Carroll 21.
Of course, picking up a touchdown would be a big deal here. Put the game away for all intents and purposes. Split a man wide left and right. 2 tight ends set. I formation behind Godwin. Godwin taking his time, goes under center. Takes a snap, steps back, hands the ball off to the fullback. He's going to find his way short of the first down. Brings up, is that going to be a 4th down? Yep, 4th down now for the Cavaliers.
Now the Cavaliers are in field goal range, Jack, so it'd be interesting to see what happens here. Central's going to call a timeout. A field goal here basically puts it away, Jack. It puts them up by, it put them up by 8.
Still touchdown.
Still got to have a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So let's see what the Cavaliers decide to do here, Jack. They may decide to go for it. A lot of things can happen on a field goal, though, Jack. You know, it could be blocked. Coach Wiggins is going to show some confidence in his young junior kicker here, number 31, Cameron Spinks, who's done a great job for him all year. So let's see what he does here. Coaches are meeting down there to decide what to do.
2:57 left to go in this contest. 26-21 is your score. Timeout's called on the field. We're keeping it here to wait and see what happens.
One good thing, this has forced Central to use their timeouts, Jack. So now they're down to 1. So really, if the Cavaliers don't get this, it's 4th down. The clock will run, I guess. No, they've got Cameron Spinks on, Jack.
Well, they could be doing it.
Walking on at the 25-yard line.
All right. So they're going to be trying a field goal. So the ball will be kicked.
Young Spinks has had 2 this year
21.
over 40, Jack, but none more important than this one right here.
A 31-yard attempt.
Let's remember your long snapper, Josh Williams, and also your holder, Reeves Payne. So here we go, Jack. It's going to be from the 21-yard line. It's going to be a 31-yard field goal.
So here we go. Snap, hold, kick is up.
It's up.
He slips down.
It's good, Jack.
It goes through. No, off the right side. And from our vantage point, it looked good, but it did go on the right side.
I apologize.
He slipped as he was kicking the ball.
Wow, I apologize to our fans. I thought that went through, Jack, but they said it was no good. So no arguments from the coaching staff. So Central's going to get one more shot now, Jack, with 1 timeout left. Wow. I thought that was good.
From our vantage point, it did look good, but I had my binoculars on him as he was kicking the ball, and he just put a little bit too much leg in it and slipped with his left foot and went down as he kicked the ball.
A lot of pressure on that young man right there, Jack, for a young 15, 16-year-old player. So the Cavaliers turned it over to their defense, Jack, and I wouldn't put it in anybody's better hands than our D.
All right, so they're going to go for the shotgun set. Untested quarterback, a lot of pressure on them. Takes a snap, looks at the pass, throws it out to the side, caught. Cavaliers going to close down on it. He's going to get to the 30,
Jack.
Across the 40. He's off to the races, across the 50 to the 40. He's at the 30. He's going to go. 15, 10, 5, one play. They score. My goodness gracious. Just a stab pass out to the side, and he goes all the way down to the touchdown mark. My goodness gracious. 2:37, though, still on the clock. This ball game has a lot more time left in it.
Jack, that was a well-executed play. I got to give Central a lot of credit. They actually outnumbered the Cavaliers on the far side of the field, and they got a good block and a good run. And unfortunately, we got a Cavalier injured over there. That's Clausell again. But, boy, what a great play call, what great execution. But it's 2:37 to go, Jack, in the ball game, so there's still a lot of time.
All three timeouts still.
Now, do they go for two, Jack? Just about have to, don't they, Jack?
Well, they lead by one. Field goal wins. Well, they get the two, at least a field goal ties it. Keller's checking on Clausell on the far side. Let's go ahead and take 30 seconds back to the station. Well, hold on. Wait. We'll keep it here. They're getting him up. Folks, I tell you what, this is everything you want in a last game of the season.
What a play.
Playoff implications. These are the two top dogs in the region. They're giving as good as they can get on both sides of the field. But it's been just big plays for Central. It hasn't been long, grinding drives. It's just a few big plays here and there. You know, recovering in the end zone, an interception on the 15 that led to a touchdown, then a big run down the side of the field.
And give Central credit, Jack. A lot of, they took advantage of that missed field goal. So right now they're up by a score of 27-26. But let's maybe young Spinks will get an opportunity for some redemption here later on for a game winner, Jack. 2:37 to go here. Callaway with their full complement of timeouts with 3 left, and so let's see what happens here.
26-27 right now. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Make their way up to the line of scrimmage, going from the shotgun set. Twins to the far side. And do we call a timeout? The back judge goes over to the referee, and not sure what that call is. Maybe he had an equipment issue.
Boy, there's a lot of people coming on and off the field, Jack. I'm not sure what that stoppage was for, but anyway, no penalty flags. So it looks like Central's going to line up and go for 2 here, Jack, to make the score 29-26 Central.
All right, here we go. There's a snap. Going to pass the ball. Looking. Read his face. We're going to get him down back. No two-point conversion. 26-27, separated by a point with 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to go. Folks, stay with us. It's going to be a great conclusion to this ball game right here on Eagle Sports.
Rob Upchurch is your RE/MAX result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014. This week's featured listing is better than new. A spacious home on a 1.5-acre lot in the Rosemont area. Hardwood flooring, oversized family room with a huge master and a huge master bath. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Rob Upchurch at 706-523-0014 or see the listings at robupchurchsells.com.
Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
So Central, one play, picks up a touchdown around the left side. Both teams have had a one-play drive.
What a ball game, Jack. My goodness, 27-26 Central, 2:37 to go in your ball game. And Cavaliers going to get a shot with their full complement of timeouts.
Yep.
Three timeouts to Central's 1. So, again, it's late in the game. Who's going to make a play? Central just made a play. Now the Cavaliers have to answer.
Their kicker's going to aim for the far side.
I certainly don't see Terry Godwin getting his hands on this one.
No, but I do see Cedric Maynard on the far side standing ready to take one of these. Steps up, gets the kick up. A little short there. And it's going to be caught right at the 36-yard line. So pretty good field position for the Cavaliers.
Well, Jack, 2:37 to go in the ball game. Obviously, both teams will be in the playoffs next week, but certainly would like to. The Cavaliers really want to win this region championship and be at home. So this is where all that work in the summer, all that work in the weight room, all the hours of practice and repetition. Can you do the little things right now that make you successful?
And also, I'm thinking that Coach Napier probably still has a few more in the deep recesses of his playbook to bring out in a situation like this.
Maybe Eddie Culpepper right up the middle is the best play we've got.
You might be right. We've scored a touchdown in one play on that. Godwin will take the shotgun snap, take the ball to Eddie Culpepper, throws it out here complete, and we're going to fall right as we make the catch at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they had a screen set up over here. The ball was a little bit underthrown right here. Had Braylon Sanders over here, and he actually caught the ball at the line of scrimmage. So the thing that does, though, Jack, I don't know why the clock is continuing to run. It was stopped at once, but it's running right now. So let's see what the Cavaliers come up with 2nd and 10.
Godwin rolls to his right. Looking. Got to watch his backside. Got somebody coming. Going to make the catch. We're down right at the 45-yard line.
That's going to be close right there, Jack, to a first down, I believe.
They're stopping the clock to take a look at it.
We got a late hit back here, Jack.
Yeah, they hit Godwin.
Maybe blow to the head. Wow, Jack, that's going to be big right there. That's going to be 15 on top of that.
They've been real close to that several times. As the backside, they've got backside pressure. They've been right at Godwin each time. Lead official is going to make his way over here and tell us what's going on. Personal foul.
Roughing the
passer against Central.
Wow. That's 15 yards, Jack, from the spot. On the end of the play. So that's going to move the ball down near the
across the 50.
Central 40-yard line.
Yep. Wow. So, we're got the ball at 2:37.
Wow. All the way to the Central 39-yard line, Jack. First down and 10 for the Cavaliers.
You can kind of feel that momentum rising up in the Cavalier fans right now.
2:15 to go in your ball game. Cavaliers down by 1, Jack.
Got to play smart. Keep inside your own rhythm. Culpepper stands to the side of his quarterback, Godwin. Officials looking over there. Got a question on the far side.
Official timeout over here now, so let's see what. I think that's another warning to the band over there. So they're going to wind the clock.
Godwin will go from the shotgun set. Takes the snap. Takes the handoff to Culpepper. Got a man in his face. Throws it releases just as he has someone there.
Braylon Sanders again, Jack.
Sanders makes another great catch.
That's going to stop the clock again with 2 minutes. Ball's going to be down inside the 25-yard line.
Terry is scaring me to death because he releases the ball the instant before he is hit just about every time.
And nobody's teaching that form to your child. He's throwing off of that back foot, but, hey, he's putting it right where it needs to be. So whatever works, keep doing it, Terry.
Minute 56. Clock moves after they've started after they moved the chains. Keller's trying to get into place. Everybody's set finally now. Back to the shotgun set. Godwin takes the ball, fakes the handoff to Culpepper. Got a screen going on to the near side. Sanders got it. Running to his left. Jack. Gets across the 15, down inside to the 13-yard line.
To another first down, Jack. Minute 35, and the clock is stopped.
Do they stop it to move the chains?
I think so.
They sure do.
Down.
So first down inside the 15-yard line, so that's another first down can be gotten.
So we're going to have a timeout by the Cavaliers. They're going to take one of their 3 left, Jack.
All right, we're going to take a break. 30 seconds back to the station. Cavaliers trailing by 1 here on Eagle Sports.
You back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics Gold. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
All right, I've taken my deep breath. I'm ready to go.
Hang in there, Jack. We got a minute 36, baby.
Still trailing by 1.
That's right.
1:36 left to go. Cavaliers got to have a score. Some kind of score. First and not goal. First and 10 from the 14. Godwin takes a snap. Going to hand the ball off to Culpepper. Goes to the left side. He's still in. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
No flags, Jack. No flags.
Wow.
Now what? Let's see, Jack. That's 32-27. 2 points really. All right, Jack.
I don't want to fool with the math. I just want to kick an extra point and let's roll on.
Let's see. It looks like we may be going for 2 again, Jack.
Well, that'll be fine, too. I'll take
puts
that.
You up by a touchdown.
Yep.
Touchdown and an extra point beat you. So you just about got to go for 2 here again.
Oh, my goodness.
My goodness, what a drive under pressure by the Cavaliers.
Because we've seen that Central can score quick.
In a hurry. They scored in 6 seconds last time, so 1:30 to go, Jack. Callaway up by a score of 32-27 and going for 2. Big 2-pointer here, right here, Jack.
Yes, it is. Minute 30 left to go.
Big 2-pointer right here.
Untimed down coming up.
Big 2-pointer right here.
Twins to the right side. Godwin will go from the shotgun set. Once again, been very effective in this fourth quarter.
Oh, my goodness. Cavaliers going to get a delay call right here, so that's going to back them up 5 yards. So I wonder now, do we go for the extra point or still go for 2?
I just say we go for 2. Let's just do it.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jack. I think this is the right call. You need those 2 points. If you kick a field goal, if you kick the extra point, you're only up by 6.
Touchdown, the extra point gets you.
Extra point beats you. So I think this is the right call by the coaches.
You're still ahead, even if you don't get
That's
it.
That's exactly right.
You can give those things over to your defense, who's done a good job. Just a couple of big plays here and there. The only things that the defense has let happen. And you do have Terry Godwin at quarterback.
And you do. And you have Eddie Culpepper at tailback.
Takes a snap, fakes it to Eddie. Steps back, looking, throws it.
Catch it. Braylon Sanders again, Jack.
They're going to say he got it.
Yes, he got it.
2-point conversion is good.
Wow.
34-27, minute 30 left. Folks, don't go away. We'll be back in just a minute here on Eagle Sports.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
The all-new, all-pro Hyundai in LaGrange is offering the All-Pro Advantage. Friends and family pricing on all-new Hyundais for everyone. Save thousands. With 0% financing on 2014 Sonatas and Elantras. Purchase a 2015 Sonata for only $20,899. All veterans receive an additional $500 on top of our already low prices. Visit us at 1405 Lafayette Parkway, LaGrange, or online at allprohyundai.com. The all-new, all-pro Hyundai, where the customer always wins.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to the field for more Callaway Cavalier football.
All right, like that, no return. We kick the ball down. It rolls into the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 20.
Sorry I missed that kickoff, Jack. We had a little wasp.
Wasp was going to get on my head.
So no, I wasn't going to let that happen to my partner. Walls exterminators just took care of that. So, hey, but boy, I tell you, Jack, now it's back in the hands of the defense. Callaway fans are on their feet. Sidelines excited. So let's see what happens now. Central makes a play. Callaway makes a play. Who's going to be next, Jack?
Who's going to step up here at the end of this ball game? That's for sure.
We're going to stand up for the rest of it?
I can't sit down
I'll
here.
stand up.
I can't do that. Nicovia, I'm sorry. You may not be able to see, but I got to stand up right now. She's running the video. She says she's good. Oh, everybody on both sides of the field are on their feet.
Cavaliers took a timeout there, Jack. I guess they wanted to see maybe how Central was going to set up. They're doing some last minute coaching to those kids, and so again, Cavaliers up by a score of 34-27.
Well, Central's not used to this.
Well,
let's think about this. They've won all their games by 2-3 touchdowns.
And one of the people I was talking to earlier, Jack, they said they would be interested to see how Central could play in a four-quarter ball game.
Yeah.
Of course, the same could be said for Callaway, really after the first 5 games.
Yep.
So here we go, Jack. 1:30 to go.
Right.
Put it in your hands, buddy.
34-27 your score. Callaway leading Central. Here they come. Go from the shotgun snap. Quarterback takes a little lofting snap. They make the catch across the middle of the field. He's running. He's got some running room at the 45. Still his feet at the 50. Angling for the 45. Goes out of bounds at the 32. So one play there across the 50.
If we're going to get a late hit out of bounds, Jack.
Muddy.
I don't know about that call right there, Jack. That was close. I think he – wow, Jack, I'm not sure what our defense is doing, Jack. They allowed that quick screen right across the middle and just didn't make a tackle, Jack.
No,
and now
didn't.
You're going to add 15 yards here.
That looks like the sideline. The official ran into one of our players, and they called a sideline infraction right there.
Wow. Boy, Jack, that really – now Central can, with one timeout, a minute 19 to go, they can run their entire offense And your score right now, boy, how about that big 2-point conversion earlier, Jack?
Hey, that was a big one. All right, hey, defense has held and done a great job in some other situations. We talked about this young quarterback coming in. Tell you what, right now he's playing lights out.
Really showing a lot of poise, making good throws right there. Good to see.
And the throws we had not seen from the previous quarterback.
That's right. Jaleel Terry standing in there at about 6 feet tall. Clock's down to 10, Jack. They're going to have to hurry to get this one off. Can't see the clock, Jack. Are they going to get – yeah, looks like they might. They're just barely going to get it off.
Yeah, he does. Steps back, rolls to his left, looking downfield. Looks like he's going to run it.
Some room to run. Missed tackle again, Jack.
He cuts upfield.
Boy, Cavaliers had an opportunity to drop him in bounds for no gain, but not only does he get 8 yards, he gets out of bounds and stops the clock down near the 10. Wow. A lot of missed tackles in the last couple of drives for the Cavaliers on defense. Really have not been able to wrap up.
Minute 10 left to go. 34-27.
So we got some kind of penalty. I'm not sure what they called on that. Maybe it was a hold, Jack. Wow, that's a big call right there, Jack. Let's see where that's going to be marked off from.
They're going to talk to the Cavaliers.
That could have been the reason why he got around that corner again, Jack. They've been calling that hold all night long.
Looking to see. Fans on both sides looking for the call. Everybody's fired up.
So that's going to back it up, Jack, about 10 yards outside the 20-yard line back to the
22.
Back to the 22-yard line of Callaway. Both teams with one timeout left, 1:10 to go in your ball game. Cavaliers up by a score of 34-27.
Here we go. They break the huddle, make the way back to the line of scrimmage. Number 9, the quarterback will go under center this time. Have a single back in the backfield behind him. Wing to the right. Slot to the left. Takes a snap. Backs up. Just a 2-step drop. Aims for the corner. Throws it up there. Jump ball. And they catch it.
Yes, they did. What a great call, Jack. They got a mismatch on the outside. They got a big, tall receiver out there. That's number 13, Jared Walker, on a smaller cornerback out there on the corner, young Dominique Copeland, and they completed that pass. Now your score, Jack, 34-33 Callaway with the extra point coming. 1:04 to go in the ball game.
3 touchdowns in the last 5 minutes of this ball game.
Unbelievable, Jack. Unbelievable.
All right.
High school football at its very best.
Oh, yes.
Jack.
Any kind of football. This is great.
At its very best.
All right, they're going to attempt the standard PAT. This is a big extra point here, folks. Cavaliers going to look to put some pressure on it. Snap, hold, kick is up. And it's
tied, Jack, with a minute to go.
Minute 4, folks. You never know what's going to happen. 34-34. You're listening to Callaway Cavalier Football on Eagle Sports.
Slick here with Kia of LaGrange. Join us this month participating in No Shave November. We're going to stop shaving and start raising funds for the American Cancer Society by donating $25 for every new car sold. We may not be shaving our beards, but we're shaving prices on all new Kias. Like the 2015 Kia Sorento LX for as low as $22,900, which includes Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty. Stop by and see us, Beards and All, at 1217 Lafayette Parkway. Help support your local economy.
We're open 8 to 8, so don't be late.
Stock number 6612.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. The action continues now with more Callaway Cavalier football.
Well, I thought I'd taken a breath and was relaxed and could enjoy the rest of this ball game, but not going to happen.
Jack, high school football at its very best.
Well, this is what the game we've been waiting all week for.
Hey, kids making plays both sides of the ball. You can't ask for much better than this, Jack. This is well worth the $7 they spend to get in here tonight. Right. I promise you.
So let's look at this kickoff. The hands team going to have to be very, they've been kicking it high. What happens if he just tops this ball, tries an onside kick here? I mean, would anybody be expecting it?
Well, no.
The way they line up.
It may fool everybody, so we'll see what happens here, Jack.
There's been no coverage so far because he kicked such a high kick, we have to fair catch it. Steps up. There's the kick, high kick. This could go out of bounds.
It did.
So at the 35.
So that's still
now,
going.
Do you get the ball before the 35? It goes out short of the 35?
I think I'm not sure, Jack. Let's see what they
so that actually back it up.
The official's actually standing on the 37-yard line.
Okay, so he's going to mark it where it went out.
Mm-hmm.
As I think so, that wouldn't be fair at all if you.
No, you lose 2 yards.
Yeah, I don't like that. All right, 37-yard line is where we'll start from. A minute 4 left on the clock. Knotted up at 34.
Minute 4 in regulation.
There you go. We could have some free football.
Maybe this is going to be the last one with the ball to win, Jack. Huh? What do you think?
I tell you what, this it could be that. It could be one play we score. They get the ball
No
with
doubt.
50 seconds.
No doubt.
They break the huddle. We'll send 2 men to this near side. Godwin goes from the shotgun set. Has his man set. Takes a snap. Fakes the ball to Culpepper. Backs up to pass. Looking. Airs it out down the field. Got a man back there. Goes up. Incomplete. 3 guys
coverage.
go up.
Yeah, good
Nobody catches it.
Good coverage back there that time. Central had 2 people on Braylon Sanders, safety and the defensive back. Now, the Cavaliers don't have to try to get it all at one time. 56 seconds to go in the ball game. They got 1 timeout. Work the sidelines. They can work the middle of the field. The clock will stop on the first down. So they don't have to get it all at one time. So a good try that time on first down by the Cavaliers. Got 56 seconds to go in your ball in regulation, Jack. So let's see who can make a play here, Jack, these last 56 seconds. What do you think?
Godwin comes in from the sideline. My mind's just erasing right now. He breaks the huddle. They've run so well in this spread offense in this fourth quarter. Haven't gone back to the eye at all. Really trips to the right side.
Big cushions on the wide receivers too, Jack.
Hands the ball off to Culpepper. He goes up the middle to the 40. Still on his feet. Tries to get to the outside to the 45. Gets all the way almost to the 50. Goes out of bounds. They'll stop the clock. What a beautiful play right there. They faked it to Culpepper every time. This time just gives him that little inside handoff. He picks up big yardage down the field.
And the most important thing about that, Jack, is he got out of bounds to stop the clock. So that kid picks up another first down for the Cavaliers. So the clock stops with him being out of bounds. So 49 seconds to go, Jack. Cavaliers at midfield. 1st and 10.
Break the huddle. 50 more yards to go for glory here. Maybe a field goal that ends this thing. We'll see. There's the snap. Faking the handoff. Godwin under pressure. Rolling, throws down the field. Intercept. No, almost intercepted.
Oh, my goodness. Boy, Cavaliers caught a break that time. Number 5 right there. Kyle Bailey had it hit him right in the breadbasket. The ball fell on the ground. So a break for the Cavaliers. That incomplete pass stops the clock with 42 seconds to go. And that was close to your ball game right there, Jack. Threw that one into double coverage, so not a good decision. But, again, a break for the Cavaliers.
Well, also that pressure. He's hearing those footsteps behind him because Central, only with a 3-man front, is walking those outside linebackers up and really putting some big pressure on him.
Jack, do we take the gamble and give the ball to Eddie right up the middle of the field? Give it to Cedric right up the middle of the field because the linebackers are flying out of there.
They are.
Protecting the pass. So we need about 40 yards to get us into field goal position, Jack.
There's the snap. Hands the ball off to the inside. Going to get to the corner. Turn upfield to the 50. To the 45, still on his feet. They throw him out of bounds. They're going to roll the clock, though, down at the 44-yard line. We might call a timeout here. Let's see.
30 seconds. Coach, you're going to have to call a timeout right here, Jack. That's going to be their last one. So good job by Central of keeping the runner in bounds that time. Would have liked to see him get out of bounds. Play picked up about 6 yards. Going to be marked inside the 45 down near the 43-yard line. 29 seconds to go in the regulation, Jack.
Well, not that it's a cushion, but we are tied up. So if you run into a situation where you can't get the ball into the end zone and you have to then you at least do have the overtime to play for.
That's right. And, Jack, I'm not, again, now with no timeouts left, you're kind of limited as what you're going to be able to do here because if you don't get a first down, the clock is going to run out in regulation. So the Cavaliers may look to try one deep to the end zone, maybe try to get maybe a 15, 20-yard pass to maybe an open Courtney Lay down the middle of the field, tight end, just to get him in field goal position.
Yep.
Because as we mentioned, young Cameron Spinks has hit 2 field goals this year, over 40 yards apiece.
Well, and we've seen several times they are not covering our slot receiver on this outside. Maybe he's the one coming across the middle to catch something. We'll see.
3rd down to about 3, Jack. Of course, the first thing they got to do, Jack, is get the first down.
That'll be helpful. Godwin again from the shotgun set. Twins to the right side. Man slip wide to this near side. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff to Culpepper. Looking, rolls to his right. He's going to step up. He's going to go out of bounds at the 35. Picks up the first down and stops the clock.
22 seconds to go, Jack. Good decision that time by Godwin.
Very good decision.
Had a lot of room around the left side as the Central was playing a really deep zone, prevent defense, and a lot of room to run around this left side. So Godwin gets down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line, Jack. 22 seconds. Jack still a little bit out of field goal range for young Cameron Spinks. Love to see us to get about 10 or 15 yards here to really give him an opportunity, Jack. He needs to get down to get the ball down to about the 20-yard line, Jack. Give him a realistic shot at the field goal.
2 men wide right. Man wide left. Godwin takes a snap. Takes it to Culpepper. Got a man in his face. Looking, throws it downfield. It's going to be tipped and falls incomplete. Stops the clock with 17 seconds.
Yeah, Courtney Lay slipped down that time on his cut, and Cavaliers dodged another bullet that time. Number 15 stayed there. Rick Dyer had the ball go right between his hands. So 17 seconds here to go now in regulation. Your score 34-34. Cavaliers have a second down and about 10 now on the Central 33-yard line between the 33 and 34.
Central has one timeout. Cavaliers do not have any. In the huddle, talking things over. 14 seconds left on the play clock. They break the huddle. Make their way to the line of scrimmage. 17 seconds, as we mentioned. Clock is stopped. Need to hurry up and get this one off, though. We're at 6 seconds left on the play clock.
And they don't have a timeout either, Jack. Not going to get it off.
Nope. And that's going to be a delay of game.
Yeah, that's going to cost them 5 yards.
Man, that's a tough 5 yards, too. So back them up 5.
You know, Jack, that is a tough 5 yards, but I guess with 17 seconds to go, 5 yards is not going to make a whole lot of difference if you can get the ball complete down the middle of the field and get down inside the 20. The problem is going to be stopping the clock, Jack, if you don't get a first down.
That's true. Godwin takes a snap, backs up the pass. Everybody's coming after him. Rolls to his right, looking. They're going to sack him. Back at the 45-yard line.
Boy, he's been under. Now we got a flag down, I think, Jack.
There's a flag right there where he was sacked.
Is that going to be a hold against the Cavaliers or a horse collar, maybe?
It seemed like he kind of threw it over his shoulder.
Is it grounding? Is it grounding, Jack?
Let's see. Got my binoculars looking.
Looks like they're going to pick it up, Jack. So.
Yep, he's going to wave it off.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much going to end regulation right there.
Yeah, do you have a 10-second runoff here, Jack, or do you have?
No, actually, they did not call it. So he says that he threw the ball out there. So it's third down now. The Cavaliers still have the ball. Have another shot at something here.
You know, I guess you draw back, throw it deep, Jack. Send Braylon Sanders into the end zone and go get it.
Or throw to the 25, get it up to the 20, go out of bounds, and kick a field goal.
Can you do that with 10 seconds, Jack?
I think you can, as long as you get out of bounds.
Let's see what we can do here.
Godwin takes a shotgun snap. Backing up the pass. They're coming all after him. Got to get lit. Throws it to the corner. 3 guys out there.
He caught it, Jack.
He caught it.
Oh,
goes out of bounds. Down to 15.
Seconds. Jack, they got to stop the clock and get the field goal team on. Oh, my, Jack, what a catch. Braylon Sanders.
They're down there as soon as they set it. Don't worry about getting out.
Get on the line.
Get down. Takes it, spikes it. 2 seconds left.
Wow.
Field goal unit comes on the field.
Young Cameron Spinks with a shot at redemption. Jack, I think we've seen the emergence of young Braylon Sanders, a star in the making.
Well, if that's not your player of the week in high school football.
Big catch. Unbelievable.
Golly.
And you can certainly expect the Central Lions to call a timeout right here and try to freeze.
They got one left. Shoot, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my goodness. It doesn't get any better than this. Kids making plays. Wow.
He's been good all year, Jack.
Do they freeze him?
I'm sure they will. Yeah.
So there's the timeout. Timeout called by Central. We're going to keep it here. 2 seconds left to go. 34-34. Greg Hicks, man, you're missing a good one, buddy.
Yeah, it's just not the same without you, brother. But boy, this has probably been one of the
best high school football games I've
seen.
Yep.
Win, lose, or draw. What a great atmosphere. 2 teams really laying it all on the line. So, you know, Jack, let's don't forget the long snapper. Let's don't forget the holder here, Reeves Payne.
Guys got a block on the outside.
Guys
so
got a block. Can't allow penetration. You know, can't be any penalties. A lot of things have to go right. And, you know, Jack, sometimes you just got to catch a break.
I'll take it any way we can get it.
So
Sanders' catch over there, folks. I wish you could see that.
That was into coverage.
Double coverage.
Unbelievable.
Goes up to the highest point, comes down, twists his body so he maintains possession. All right, I'm not going to yell until I see their arms go up.
I'm going to leave it on you, Jack. I'm not going to say a word.
All right, here we go. 2 seconds left. Here's the ball game right here. Snap, hold, kick, is up and blocked. It's a live ball. Got to bring him down. He goes
Jack,
to his
got
right.
A lot of room, Jack.
He's got a whole lot of room. This could end on a run back. Oh, my goodness gracious.
Jack, he's going to score.
He's going to score on this blocked field goal. 10-5 touchdown. We forgot it's a live ball. And just as Auburn did to Alabama a few years ago, Actually, just last year, my bad. They just storm him in the end zone. They win on the last play of scrimmage.
Unbelievable, Jack.
They've broken our hearts.
I don't believe I've ever seen anything quite like that, Jack.
Golly. Golly.
Wow.
40-34 is going to be your final.
Jack, as long as we call games, we'll never see another one like that. That was unbelievable.
Blocked extra point. Blocked field goal. Live ball. Everybody forgot it was a live ball except Central. Got to give it to them. Giving the props to the coaches over there. Excellent job.
Unbelievable.
We're going to step away, folks, and just kind of catch our breaths here. 40-34, Cavaliers fall in the very last play of the ball game on a blocked field goal that they take back all the way to the end zone. You listen to Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports.
Church is your Remax Result agent. No matter if you're selling or buying, the first phone call should be to Joel Love Church at 706-523-1702. This week's featured listing is on Ridgecrest Road. It's the crown jewel of downtown LaGrange. This beautiful home has beautiful bedrooms, beautiful dining room, beautiful family room. It is the total package house for $319,500. If you want to know more about this house or get your home listed, call Joel Love Church at 706-523-1702 or see the listings at joellovechurch.com. Getting you back into the game is Emory Southern Orthopedics' goal. The full-service orthopedic medical practice features board-certified surgeons, a prompt care center, surgical facility, and physical therapy services. The collaborative medical team at Emory Southern Orthopedics combines with leading-edge orthopedic treatment with proven traditional methods to aid you in achieving an active, pain-free lifestyle. Emory Southern Orthopedics, getting you back into your game.
Flu season is upon us, and we would like to invite you to get your flu shot from Holmes Pharmacy. If you have Medicare or insurance, it could be free. And if you have a big group of 10 or more that would like to get their flu shot, call Holmes Pharmacy, and we can come to you.
Hi, I'm Perry Prather, pharmacist at Holmes Pharmacy. So drop by Commerce Avenue in LaGrange, Georgia. We have your flu shot ready. So come see me or any of my fine staff at Holmes Pharmacy today.
Hello?
Hi, Jennifer. Listen, Nick is here with me, and he's very, very sorry.
Who is this?
I'm Nick's State Farm agent. State Farm is famous for having great claim service. When Nick got in his little fender bender last month, State Farm patched things up for him right away. I think he's hoping we can patch things up with you, too.
This is crazy.
Go with the company with a 97% satisfaction rating on claims. Get to a better state. State Farm.
Count on Agent Matt Orr on the square in LaGrange to help you patch things up.
Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football on Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. And
unbelievable.
Maybe one of the most amazing ball games, amazing fourth quarters I've ever seen.
I've never seen anything quite like that, Jack. That was, and you know, Jack, the neat thing about it, when you sit back and watch it, there was no call that went one way. It was kids making plays.
Making plays on both sides of
Kids
the ball.
making plays, and that's the way it ought to be, Jack. It was unbelievable. I don't know if I've been around a game like that before in my life. That was incredible. Kids,
really was.
Again, just you can't say enough about both teams. I mean, neither one of them quit. They competed, and, unfortunately, somebody's got to come up a little short. But, the Cavaliers will be back next week. Central will be playing next week in the playoffs, so it looks like right now, we'll talk a little bit more about that later. But boy, that's really it kind of leaves you speechless a little bit, Jack. It was really, really something incredible. I'm telling you, it was. If you weren't here to see it, you missed a barn burner. I'm telling you.
Just got a text from our buddy Coleman over the station. He's got some highlights for us. So we're going to roll back to the 5 different touchdowns that we had in the ball game. We go back to the first half of play. Cavaliers were down. Central had scored first. In fact, they scored another one, made it 14-0. But the Cavaliers were able to come in, and Eddie Culpepper makes a big play. Takes the snap, steps back, hands the ball off to Culpepper. Culpepper with a big run across the 50 to the 45. Still his feet to the 30.
Jack.
20, 10, 5, touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
As we mentioned, Jack, a lot of weapons out there. Great response for the Cavaliers that time. Eddie Culpepper goes about 60 yards right up the middle of the field behind Big Josh Williams, number 57, Devin Powell, number 54, Harley Tabor, Courtney Lay from his tight end, Terry Bowles also on that side, and big Stephen Curtis. And a big run from Eddie Culpepper that time. Get the Cavaliers back in this ball game, 14-6 with the extra point coming, 8:47 to go here in the second quarter.
Things would go back and forth a little bit more in that second quarter of play. Looked like things were going to kind of come to an end in the second quarter, that the Callaway was not going to be able to get on the board, but instead they have another big play and put more points on the board. Godwin takes it. He's all by himself in the backfield. As a man in the face, throws across the middle. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Touchdown, Cavaliers. Boy, what a throw by Terry Godwin. Great catch. Eddie Culpepper. The officials looking right at it. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Wow, well executed. Godwin looked to his right, wanted to go there, had a man in his face, turns, throws to the corner. Nobody there but our man, and we got a touchdown right there.
That's
another great play there. So we're looking at 14-14, knotted up there at halftime. Just an incredible job in that first quarter, the first half of play. As we got into the third quarter, I'll tell you what, they took the ball all the way down the field. Just a big drive, 80-yard drive, made it 21-14 with 7:01 left to go in the third quarter play. Callaway gets the ball, has to punt the ball. Central gets the ball again. They end up having to kick the ball. But then Callaway is going to get things a little bit closer with another touchdown. Godwin, long snap count, takes the handoff to Culpepper. Rolling, looking, airs out to the corner. Got a man there. He jumps. Does he make the catch? Yes, touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
What a catch, Braylon Sanders, young 10th grader. Caught the ball at the highest point, and your score now, Central 21, Callaway 20.
Sanders able to bring down that big touchdown. I'll tell you what, how many monster catches did he have in that second half?
You know, Jack, we didn't call his name hardly at all in the first half, but we said that they need to get the ball to him in the second half, and they certainly did, and he responded with some unbelievable catches. But, you know, Jack, let's remember, Central did this with a backup quarterback.
Yep.
Okay, they did this with a young man who probably wasn't expecting to play. So you got to give him a lot of credit, the poise and that he exhibited, and he just led his team back. They continued to make plays, but, you know, the Cavaliers have nothing to hang their heads on. They were down, they fought back, they went ahead, they made plays, Central made plays. It's just unfortunate Central made one more than we did.
Yep, well, you know, the thing about it, we went up, we did miss the extra point there after that touchdown. The Cavaliers would put another point on the board with Cedric Maynard. He's going to go under center, taking his time. There's a snap. Steps back. Hands the ball to his tailback. Who finds a seam.
He could go, Jack!
5, touchdown, Cavaliers! Cedric Maynard goes into the end zone for the score.
Jack, they went right back to that play that they started the game with, right up the middle of the field behind Big Josh Williams, Devin Powell, that big offensive line, Terry Bowles, Courtney Lay, Nick Bishop doing a great job. Stephen Curtis opened up a gaping hole, and Cedric Maynard hit it with those fresh legs, put the Cavaliers up by a score of 26-21, and it looks like they are going for two, Jack.
26-21, and then they come back out on the field. They score another touchdown again. It's 26-27. Still fighting, but the Cavaliers are going to fight some more and get another touchdown. Some kind of score. First and not goal. First and 10 from the 14. Godwin takes a snap. Going to hand the ball to Culpepper. Goes to the left side. He's still in. Touchdown, Callaway Cavaliers.
No flags, Jack. No flags.
Wow.
Now what? Let's see, Jack. That's 32-27. 2 points really. All right, Jack.
I don't want to fool with the math. I just want to kick an extra point and let's roll on.
Let's see. It looks like we may be going for two again, Jack.
Well, that'll be fine, too. I'll take that.
You up by
That's what we did. We went for two and got it. And my goodness, thank goodness we got it because it was 34-27. But wouldn't you know it, they come right back down the field, score again, 34-34. That's where we are late in the ball game. The Cavaliers have the ball. They're inside. They drive the ball all the way down the field. Get a big call at about midfield, gets us across. Come down, another huge catch by Sanders.
Yes.
Everything's set up perfectly to kick a field goal. If you miss a field goal, you go into overtime. That's what you're thinking,
right.
But that's not what happens. Folks from Central up there saying, see you in the dome. Tremendous play. But they drive down. They block our attempt at a field goal, and then Central picks it up and runs it all the way down the left side and goes into the end zone, breaking our hearts. 40-34 is our final score. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, we'll close things out from Callaway Stadium right here on Eagle Sports.
Car won't start. Or does your problem sound a little more like that? Come to Stanford Automotive to get your car in tip-top shape quick with a reliable team of automotive specialists. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186. 66 Youngs Mill Road in LaGrange. Stanford Automotive, 706-882-0186.
You're busy with places to go and people to see. At CB&T, we understand. That's why we created the Synovus Connections prepaid card. Use it for purchases, ATM withdrawals, and even get cash back. It's an affordable alternative to checking, simple to load, and can be replaced if lost or stolen. Plus, there's no credit check required. Let CB&T help you manage your busy lifestyle. Visit us for details or to open your Synovus Connections card today. CB&T, a division of Synovus Bank, member FDIC. Fees and restrictions apply, subject to approval.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids' finances and insurance? Then let State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp in LaGrange help you simplify and get to a better state, because with Mabel Smith Sharp handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time for everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies could mean earning discounts worth up to 40%. That's money. Mabel Smith Sharp can help you put toward a college savings plan. Call State Farm agent Mabel Smith Sharp today and get to a better state with State Farm. Discounts may vary state to state.
You're listening to Eagle Sports, WLAG 96.9 FM, 1240 AM, and online at eagle1023.com. Now back to more Callaway Cavalier football.
Welcome back to Callaway Cavalier football. Jack Mormon, Greg Hicks, and listening to us back at home, and Tony Walls. Tony, we watched a lot of football, both high school, college, pro, backyard with our kids, just whatever we can. But I can't think of a high school football game that I've seen a fourth quarter like that one.
Any game, Jack, you think about high school, I mean, that was just incredible to watch. Again, you got to give credit to Central. They never
gave up.
Yeah, I mean, they never quit. They kept making plays, and as we mentioned, they made it with a backup quarterback, and he looked like he'd been calling snaps the whole year. He just really stood.
He was a little nervous initially, but once he got over that nervousness, he was all over it.
And they were, a couple of times, there could have been some things done here and there, but, again, there's nothing – you can't – you rehash this game. You're not going to say it hinged on a coach's decision. No. You're not going to say it hinged on a call. You're going to say if you're smart enough and you can look at it objectively, it was kids making plays, and that's all you need to say. And the Cavaliers came up a little short tonight, but you know what, Jack? We'll be back down here next week, 7:30. Cavaliers begin state playoff play against Ringgold. They'll be playing Ringgold. Callaway will be a 2 seed from Region 5. Ringgold will be a 3 seed from Region 8. And that should be a 7:30 kickoff here next Friday night. So, opportunity for them to come back. It hurts right now. They just got to regroup. As Coach Wiggins said, you face adversity, you learn from it, you come back, go back to work, and get better. So, a tough one to lose. Congratulations to Central Carroll. They're probably their first region championship. Coach Zachary's done a great job over there. So, congratulations to them.
Their folks have not left the stadium, still down there enjoying this one.
I can't blame them. They're still down there on the field, and good luck to them next week. They open up state play against Sonoraville. Jack, they'll be in the other side of the bracket. Callaway will be in the top left part of the bracket. Unfortunately, they're up there with Washington County. Number 1 team in the state, who could be a possible second-round opponent if the Cavaliers can get a win next week. And Central is over on the other side, but they get a Westminster team who's only lost 1 game if they're able to get out of the first round. So, again, you play them 1 game at a time, as Coach Wiggins says. We'll worry about Ringgold and try to go back and get ready for them next week. And I'm sure the coaches will have them ready, and they'll respond.
We'll give it also over to Central one more time, as we mentioned that they're undefeated on this season, and that's probably not something a lot of folks expected as this thing kicked off. But they win all their ball games, and they do exactly what they're supposed to do in every play.
Well, they came into the game, only giving up 43 points all year, and the Cavaliers put 34 on them tonight. So, again, the Cavaliers are a good offensive football team. When they hold on to the football and don't make mistakes and don't make turnovers, they do a great job. You look back on tonight's game, and, of course, there was the turnovers in the first half, the most snap down here that cost the Cavaliers a touchdown, and then the pick here, in the second that cost them another touchdown. But, again, give the Cavaliers credit. They came back. They did what they needed to do, and it was a track meet in the fourth quarter, and unfortunately for the Cavaliers, the Lions were able to make one more play than they were.
And that's one more play with 2 seconds left to go in the ball game. The Cavaliers fall. Well, we're going to close things out in the regular season, but as we mentioned, we'll have more football for you next week as the Callaway Cavaliers will be here at Callaway Stadium taking on Ringgold. They'll be coming up down here from North Georgia, so we'll be welcoming them to the first round of the playoffs. Again, Callaway has fallen tonight to Central by a score of 40-34 in a very uncharacteristic and amazing fashion. We thank you for joining us. Thank you to all our sponsors for keeping us on the air. Greg, we hope you're better and with us next week. Tony, enjoyed it, and we're going to close things on out.
My pleasure. Nicovia's trying to run us off even before we
She
get
said
off
she's
the
ready to
air.
go home.
Man.
She said, I got church in the morning. All right. For Nicovia, for Coleman back at the station, for Tony, for Greg, sick at home, we thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week on the radio.
Thanks for listening to the Troop Tigers versus the Whitewater Wildcats on WLAG 96.9 FM.
Find a team